And welcome to Prospect eSports Showdown Season 3 Playoffs. Tonight we have for you a treat from the upper division, For's Revenge taking on the bench. Today, just letting you know, if you're just joining us, we've just come off from hosting Nikki's stream on Nikki OW. If you want to just catch up on the last bit of that match and the interviews, they're ongoing there. I think it'll be put up in the Twitch chat as a link. For now, though, we're going to get straight right into it, and we're going to start on Lijiang Tower. For's Revenge comes in here as the lowest seed to the bench, and so, of course, they got to pick, and it was of no surprise it was Lijiang. Honestly, when I made the map pool, I should have just put Lijiang only as the first map, because seriously, who's going to pick anything else? So today, we'll just see what these teams are going to run. Brian, what do you think?
Oh no, you're already calling my name. Where are they gonna run? Lijiang Garden. It's probably double bubble or dive. We're already switching away from brawl meta. Yeah, look at these NA players. We think alike. Bad minds think alike. Let's see, we got the bench dominating throughout the season. I think they only lost one team playing into the grand finals. And then we got For's Revenge. I think they're trying to make a comeback, but I don't know. They recently got a new coach, so we're gonna see how the coaching works out for them.
Looks like we're gonna get the Sim TP going up on For's Revenge here. Although that was just to come out, switching off to Tracer. Monkey on bench engaged first. Echo is now looking at trying to just get some of those early pulse bombs off, trying to just whittle down that Zarya, the main source of damage for For's Revenge. Going to have a bit of problem with that Farah Lanaya, just trying to take that space in the air and just helping, having to back off though. Seeing a bit of air-on-air damage here, and Nebula very nearly found themselves in a ditch, but fortunately had their abilities up. With the Mercy Pocket, we should see Lanaya here being able to take out that Echo, but she's not focused on it, and Zed just takes advantage of that on the Monkey. Very early on, we're seeing, you know, a lot of that sort of experience maybe coming in from the bench. They seem to be a bit more put together. Zed is just really sort of dominating there. Silvertails does get a kill onto Swag Lobster though on the on For's Revenge, and it's probably going to go the same way though. You know, Mercy Res comes in. Big pick on Sebs there by Lanaya. Should see a take by For's Revenge. Looking at the ult charge, we're seeing that the bench here has that sort of advantage there pressing in. Nano Monkey, I expect, will be the play this fight, but Lanaya will be looking for that opportunity to get a barrage and may look to do it as they come out of white here. That white room coming across is a good spot for Farah. I expect she might go for it right here, but no, her Mercy is not with her. He cannot go for it. So we do see that Nano Monkey come in. They're just trying to take space, but having Swag Lobster in on that primal, he's just disrupting a lot of the team, and they're not able to take advantage of the Nano Monkey here. 2 picks go down on For's Revenge, but another 2 also onto the bench. Very even fight, could go either way. Ford has his pulse and should throw that into Hippie's grab that's just come out, enforcing a win on that fight. So For's Revenge maybe is, you know, taking some of that revenge, and should stabilize here to own this point. Ford gets picked, but Toasty comes in with the red on the Monkey. That's not a bad trade, to be honest. Hippie takes out Sebs. Sebs using his grab doesn't get a lot of value, and having died gets extra no value. Nebula is somewhat uncontested as that Echo, and helps to take the point back for the bench. So we should see here the Ford coming in with that pulse, just maybe to buy some time, though we do have Nano coming in for CMB bros. CMB should nano the monkey here for the next push. Big early pick onto Archivist with no mercy res. This is now at 6v5. Swag Lord Lobster comes in, gets a kill before he's even nanoed. They honestly probably didn't even need that nano. Swag Lobster now going to have that primal ready for the next fight so he can stall. It's looking pretty bleak this first map, this first round for the bench, who, as we know, has come in like in the first seed. So that's a bit of a surprise. I think Ford's Revenge should be feeling pretty keen about themselves, and maybe Brawl just wasn't their style, and this double bubble is just going to be exactly what they need to have in this sort of thing. So I don't know whether the bench thinks maybe we should be playing Brawl now instead against these guys. Primal's coming out on both sides. Nano Primal, I'm not sure I'm a fan of that choice. Toasty, of course, popping his Elku to try to just sustain his team through this, which he ought to do. Lanaya just chipping away damage here, there, and everywhere, and Sevs just isn't able to get any of that disruption actually going. So big early, round win there by Ford's Revenge.
Score 1-0.
Alright, Athena. Sorry, I had to go promote the stream in every server. Now I'm here. So which clown ass team won and which clown ass team lost?
Fourth Revenge won that first round.
Fourth Revenge won. Oh my goodness. You know, fun fact, their team name is named after me, Revenge Sage. Their coach, Aston, I used to coach him. He used to be on Prospect Clockwork, so therefore I'm actually their grand coach, their grandfather level.
Oh, grand.
Very proud, very proud. Brings a tear to my eyes. Let's see what these clowners are gonna do. NA player gonna definitely use the Symmetra teleport onto point, and then they're gonna start just zapping into each other. Nothing new, nothing new. Not a Korean contender players. They're definitely not gonna play double bubble here. Oh my goodness, look at that teleporter. It's the same mirror. Oh my, 4 going down. Junkrat.
What a surprise.
Oh, that environment.
Quite nice there by Pivot. Makes that an easy fight win. But honestly, we're not going to see, I don't think we're ever going to see anything truly new on this map unless they just nerf the crap out of every shield in the game.
Yeah, mindlessly just scrimming this map every day. On the first map too. You know what I'm talking about, for people that scrim every fucking day.
Yeah, perhaps they should rename this to Scream Tower. That's pretty well played by Archivist there, just preventing their push in, but it's not enough. Somehow they cock it up, and I think it's going to go, Ford Revenge is going to take this fight here, unless Archivist does something amazing, but no, he just in straight into that other team, and it's just going to end up in a take by Ford's Revenge, despite that terrible loss of their teleporter at the beginning. I don't know, what are they doing? Honestly, look, the bench comes in, right? One loss in the whole season, first place. I'm expecting something better, personally. What do you think?
I don't know what kind of hold that was. Oh my, that fire strike from downtown, catching the Lucio. Two big walls coming out.
Well, that is a big window coming in from Toasty. Big pick there from Swag Lobster onto the other Reinhardt.
Yeah, he's actually hard dominating.
Jeez, Sevs is just in there. He's just poking at the back. No one's looking at him, getting all that value onto the other team. But his team isn't helping him follow up. Oh, yes they are. Yes they are, and this will go the way of the bench. I don't know. You have a diva just shooting you in the back, you don't turn around, you don't look at it. I think, you can only expect it to go this way.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Hippie just ate that male that fight.
Oh, big, very big. But it didn't do him any good though, did it?
That's upper division to you. Bunch of clowners.
Yeah, I
Clowning
think
every day. Clowning
you
20%.
just see like some great individual players here, but
What great
the team
individual
stuff-
players? What do you mean?
Well, no,
They're on the bench.
plays. Like they'll make a good play and then they'll make a really bad one following that. Big thing coming in from Pivot. Potentially a big bomb coming in on point. Takes out Pivot and breaks that May wall as well. Letting Ford's Revenge probably take this point back again unless they somehow stuff it up, which they shouldn't do. Silvertail's living for far too long on this point by just pressing the space bar. But you know, that's sort of how Baptiste is sometimes. I think we'll see, believe it or not, another teleporter coming in.
Yeah, the bench does have the ult econ this fight, so if they play it right, they can retake this, and then the other team is going to have to come back for a OT touch. Not really going to be able to fully play it out.
No ETH that time for Hippie there. Big, and like another window coming in, but it's actually not that big. It doesn't really result in anything. Maybe keeps his team alive. It's probably a bit far back. Swag Lobster just playing super aggressive here. They're going for some weird-ass charge. Doesn't get punished for it, so maybe it's not that weird. Though he gets solo shattered by Swag Lobster, and with just only 2% left on his ultimate, this map is gonna go the way of Force Revenge, taking their revenge. Big E by Hippie. Maybe like they have a brain. It's good to see. Like considering her DM is up almost all the time. Really, there should be more of them. Like, not necessarily for Hippie, but just in general. I'm surprised at how few things do get eaten.
Play of the game.
Yeah, Hippie and the Lobster with that synergy. Oh, it's a Lucio
Oh,
play
yes,
of the
this was
game.
a nice Lucio boot. I think, honestly, like, in some ways, I think this map is easier to get the play of the game on as Lucio than that Nepal one or Ilios. Well, like, everyone always wants to play Lucio and Ilios well, but like, how many times do you actually see, well, a well boop as the play of the game?
Yeah, and all the cards in favor only for Ford's Revenge. The bench did not get a single card. What are you guys doing? Imagine scheduling at 11 p.m. EST just to play like this. What the fuck are you guys doing?
I don't know what they're doing. I mean, look, maybe the bench doesn't surprise us. I mean, this team, you know, we had to start late.
Yeah, come on, the bench. I put a lot of money on you guys. No, I'm not even
you're probably
capping
gonna
you.
lose you're gonna lose lose that money.
Put like 30% of my Dogecoin to you guys. One Dogecoin is always one Dogecoin.
Mm-hmm.
All
All
right,
that
let's
dough is
see.
all gone.
Oh my, Zed doesn't even know the rules.
Oh my goodness
Is
me.
there an order, or do we pick map type? Hello? It's going from left to right? Should
Left
we
to
tell
right
him,
on
or
the
should
map
we let
pool.
him
Left to right on the map pool. Like a book.
where I come from, we go from right to left.
Oh dear. Come on, guys. Like, look, so this guy
Book,
went
you
right.
actually wrote like a book.
Which he probably doesn't know, to be honest. Like, he probably doesn't
Who the
read
fuck
a book.
reads nowadays? Everything's online.
I know, right? I'm just a boomer. Leave me alone. I don't know. It's just.
Alright, they're definitely gonna choose Hanamar or Volskaya. They're NA players. I'm ready.
I hope it's the Volskaya. I find
Unless
it
they're
such a boring
actually
map.
listen. Unless they're actually watching the stream and they want to fuck me over, and choose Temple, then yeah, go for it.
I don't know. It'd be fun if they choose Temple. I like Temple. I'm one of those weird people. Maybe it's an Aussie thing. I don't know. Maybe it just reminds me a bit too much of back home, Perth, where I lived previously, where everything is there's just sand everywhere. Sand for days. And, like, the vegetation just grows on the sand.
Oh.
Like, It's insane. Oh, Volskaya. Damn it. See, they like you more than me, Brian, because I can't stand Volskaya. I think it's a very boring map. I think it's very...
Boring.
It's just all the same color, isn't it? It's just all that, like, that blue color. Everything is just washed in that blue, and it looks cold and uninviting. I mean, it's winter here now, just about, and it's like, I'm not looking forward to it, okay? I mean, you guys are just going in to summer, you're thinking, oh yeah, it's nice, the cool, I could imagine being cold right now. No, I don't want to imagine being cold right now, because I am freaking cold right now, okay? I'm over
Yeah,
it.
you guys are opposite right now than us, right? It's winter for you guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is, it's just rounding out to be the end of fall, or autumn as we call it. I don't know what fall is. Like, I think that's just a pretty, like, okay, if you're going to call autumn fall, right, why isn't summer just called sun or hot or something? Like, no, I mean, like, because it's called fall, right, because the leaves fall off the bloody trees, right? Right?
I guess.
Well, then why is your summer still called summer? Like, what is summer? Like, what is that? Like, that's not an action or something. They could have just called it beach or something, okay? I just think fall is a dumb name, okay? Hate me for it.
What would you call it then? It's not
Throw your
fall.
pumpkin.
Traveling to
Autumn?
Sky
Harvest?
Industries.
Anything that would actually make sense? I mean, like,
Initiating
I'm just saying.
launch.
we call it autumn here. Because at least autumn seems to make sense, like when you have like other things called summer, spring, and winter. Like, what do those things mean? You know, it's just like you can't have like one thing that's like a literal like meaning, and then like the other three not be. It's out of place. Well, you know, one of these things don't belong. It's just it pisses my OCD off.
Alright, let me take a look at the chat. Someone said,
Ready
why
for
do the
battle.
mics sound this bad? Maybe it's just your headset is bad. Easy.
Wow, toxic.
Never thought about that, huh? Who said Zunga? Yeah.
Attackers incoming. in
Well,
30
if it really is a problem, I might try and reset my mic. But I mean, they probably just don't like your voice, Brian.
Oh, well, you know, the funny thing is you forced me here today.
I know, right? I forced you here so I could insult you all day long.
That's fine. I'm gonna boost you after this tourney is over.
5,
Nice. This is like a win-win for me. I get to like insult you and get boosted.
incoming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we have double bubble again. Man, these guys are really eager to get off that brawl. I mean, I guess with that nerf to Ryan's armor, he is kind of squishy right now, and these guys look like prime feeders, so I can see why. We do have Swag Lobster taking that high ground, dropping and then jumping up again, and they're just trying to defend off the point, which, fellas, I hate to tell you, but that doesn't quite work when the objective is the point. Okay, so this is going to be a really easy and useless, like just a useless sort of defense here by Swag Lobster and stuff. They're not going to get any like ult charge, just CMB bros. What a name, okay. Probably going to get his nano, maybe hoping to get the nano in time to charge. Yes, they do, to get it to actually try and defend this point, which they might do, which is kind of really sad to see. What? Okay, the bench.
That was hard to watch.
What was that?
The bench. Yeah, I actually thought the bench would have it in the bag.
Like,
Have.
Taking off.
They
Like,
split off
do you
too
think-
much.
did Ford's Revenge, like, literally purposefully, just, like, stay up on that high ground just to get Nano Winston and, like, win off that? Like, they literally were willing to give up 90% of the point to wait for Nano Monkey. It's, like, the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Okay, anyway, we do have Swag Lobster has these primal and will continue to contest, but hopefully they don't C9 it, because that's every chance. Monkey from the bench, so that's Zed, trying to attack Zayu, who is super full charge. They're getting a little bit sort of more ticks here. I don't really know what's going on here. It's very split. Big grab coming in by Sebs, which does win them the point here, because I don't think Armin's going to be able to take out 6 on her own. Yeah, that was a very, very weird fight. I don't want to see that again. Let's talk about ults. We've got Pivot coming up on his rally here to try and just get a bit of a roll snowball going on, as is very common with 2 CP, especially this map. So I really hope I don't see another 3 or 4 more rounds of this shit, but you never know. We do have Nano Winston coming in. Silvertail's getting the has his Nano, doesn't get it onto Zed though before Zed dies. Sends it to what, Nebula now, or did he just lose it? Don't know. But it looks like they may win it anyway. They are getting all the picks onto Ford's Revenge. Though, Monkey coming in to contest, we do have the Lucio come out for the stall, which is going to leave them pretty low in terms of healing. All comes out by Hippie, does catch 2 of them, but there's just no follow-up, because there can't be, because we're just in stall mode at the moment. Don't know what Lanai is really doing on that Hanzo for contest, completely useless in my opinion, but anyway. That's going to result in the bench win? Why is it the bench? Why isn't it just bench? Hey, bench, you know, I don't know. It's like bitch, right?
You always want to add the bench.
Yeah, but like, I can't say the bench, but it's like, if I say the bench, that like doesn't make sense either, okay? I could just say a win by the bench, that has been mentioned to me, but it's just, I don't know. I don't like it, okay?
Athena, it's not always about you.
Well, too bad. Just.
I mean, too bad.
It totally is what I'm casting, okay? It's all about me.
Even the chat just said, can the caster shut up?
Wow, toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope to see something a little better coming along here. I'm just upset because we got Volskaya, okay? You can't blame me for being upset. It's a free country.
Is it though? You gotta pay tax. Is it really free?
You don't have to pay tax if you don't have a job.
Facts!
So what do we got here? We're playing Mercy Ana on attack, but we don't see a pharmacy coming out or an echo. Instead, Toasty looks like he will just pocket Lanaya on the Hanzo. Nebula on defense Echo. Echo's still quite a big pick now, even though she has had that nerf to her ultimate. Big swings coming in from Pivot there to just knock Swag Lobster off that little high ground on the bunker there. Though they will get the res up onto Swag Lobster. Ford's Revenge here, looking put together. They seem pretty calm. They're gonna try and go for this rotate. Lanaya just trying to get some of that extra spam damage, try and get his ultimate up. Though of course we want to see Hippie get his up as well, but maybe he will just lap Hippie with the ult charge. Getting up nice, close and personal to that brick there. Big picks on that point, resulting in quite an easy take there for Ford's Revenge on the first point. Hoping to catch up into the benches. Time bank there. Swagger Lobster going back to his spawn has left the point free, and so they are going to get a second contest here at the bench, which is a bit surprising to see. You would have thought that they would have given up, but no, they don't give up, and they actually might do something here, because of course they didn't have their main tank or their main source of healing there on the engage. Archivist here now has his pulse bomb. Will try and get a stick, misses though, and Force Revenge will still take it, but they take it a little less smoothly than what they might have hoped. It hasn't worked out too bad for Force Revenge though, as they are now very much up in terms of ult charge, with only Nebula and Silvertails on the bench having that ultimate, so it's probably not going to work out too well for them. They do get an early pick onto Lanaya though there, and Toasty is not going to be able to get a res on that. So it gives the bench that time to catch up. So we should see here, we got Pivot coming out with Rally soon. But that's all they have because they did opt to use Nebula's ult as well. So they're still very much behind on the ult charge. And now we have a 5-to-1 ult advantage on the side of Force Revenge. So as long as they don't get picked just coming through the entry here, we should see a pretty easy and guaranteed fight win with perhaps Nano Monkey coming in first and a Pulse Bomb along. Big grab by Hippie. Big Pulse Bomb following up on that grab. Swag Lobster just bullying the back line here, and Hippie just deleting with his beam at 60 energy, which is moderately high. I should think that they'll get this point quite easily. They do have 4 on point, making it very slow. Staggers coming in from the bench. Death was able to get his primal up and is contesting quite nicely on the point. Ford getting a couple of extra picks onto the DPS on the bench, and so we should see Ford's Revenge finish that cap just a little bit behind the bench in terms of time bank.
Score.
Yeah, it's pretty close. They are only down by 19 seconds, right?
Yeah, just 19 seconds, so it's really anyone's game here. They both seem to find the attack a lot sort of more simple than the defense. So I think it's really going to come down to who has the better defense as to who's going to win this one, because they are able to sort of put the investment in with their ults and get a result. So really they need to really work around maybe that bit of that ult tracking and know exactly what to expect and how to play into it.
Alright, so what's your prediction? Who do you think is going to win Volskaya, Athena?
Overwatch made mistakes in the past.
It's been hard to say. Look, I think Force Revenge seems to be pretty sort of on the ball. I think they're a little passive though. I think perhaps they're not as strong in their initial engage, so that could be a bit of a problem. I think they're riding a lot on the back of Lanaya and Ford's sort of mechanical skill at the moment, where really, you probably need to see Swag come out.
They're getting boosted? Is that what you're saying?
No, I never said such a thing.
No, I think that's what you just said.
But I think I'd like to see a little bit more,
And it's okay to say it.
coming out. Well, I mean, the only boosting I see right this very second is Toasty onto Lanaya with that damage boost. Doesn't help yet in getting a thing. All the damage being taken by Force Revenge at this stage. They're not able to sort of get up close and able to do any damage. So we'll see probably just the supports on Force Revenge getting that ult charge. And Toasty's already at 65%, leading the way. Nebula's doing quite a lot of damage, 60% on the ult charge. They are trying to focus Nebula. He does get out of there, but Silvertails takes the hit. Lanaya gets the
losing the support player too.
Yeah, it does happen. Nebula here seeming to quite a bit of dominance. Lanaya using his I don't know, is Lanaya like a Hanzo sort of one trick? Because I don't know if Hanzo's really. No, I mean is he? Because who plays Hanzo at the moment?
It's okay to be a one trick pony.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Hanzo at the moment, unless you're wanting to play that grab dragon, but they didn't even play grab dragon.
All right, come on, Athena. We had this talk a month ago. You can't be judgmental again.
I'm not being judgmental. I just think it's an interesting pick. That's all I'm saying. It's not a meta pick, and they're not playing grab dragon.
Yeah, you don't want me leaking this DM between us. Very judgmental person.
Oh well. I'm always right, so it's okay. I'm joking, obviously. We do see Nebula switch to Monkey as part of his ultimate, primaling early, and it looks like it's probably going to be a full hold here by the bench on this second attempt.
Oh my goodness!
Big pulse bomb into that grab by Archivist there. Just very, very quick.
Don't even call him Archivist. Call him like fucking Saviomi. He's the next prodigy. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my, this guy just got 4K.
Good on him. Very, very good defense there by the bench. They were a lot more solid then, so it's good to see. Maybe they just had a really bad experience in that comp game before and came in a little tilted, and now they're okay. I don't know.
No cap though. I kind of wish they get the next one tick so we don't have to get a draw and waste more time, you know. And
yeah, so this could very well end in a win. I mean, 2 minutes 19 is more than enough time for 3 pushes, so they should be able to get something put together.
yeah, Forest Revenge, you just jump off the cliff right now. Just say we say GG go next. Win the next map.
Ready for battle.
I don't know that they will do that. Draws have been fairly common during these playoff seasons, and we've had plenty of, like, you know, we had an 8-map game the other day. That was fun. I mean, I know the casters were pretty much done by the end of it. Yeah, so hopefully we don't have to deal with that. I don't have, what? Well, it was,
Which caster?
I don't know, they were tired. Wouldn't she be tired after 8 maps?
Then why are you here? Why you volunteer? Get the fuck out of here. You can't be tired. How are you burnt out? What the fuck? Dude, you write on your resume say you're like hardcore like this and that, all this shit, and you're burnt out? No, get the fuck out of here. Dude, we call that uncommitted. Bunch of casuals.
Well, maybe just for us then they'll give us 9 maps today, and you can be very happy about that, Brian, when we're here for 4 hours on a Saturday night. It's no big problem. We don't have lives anyway, clearly. Yeah, I don't know, we're just holding the high ground here, Force Revenge. I don't know, they're going to let him get, like, all the way to, like, the first tick again by holding his high ground. That was so weird on that first one. Big pick on Nebula. Should see the end of that first fight as we, as the bench will go back and reset. Winston able to get out without dying and therefore not wasting too much time. Silver Tiles 80% up on ult, 90% now up on ult, and should go for a nano Winston here very soon. They did try to, like, sort of deal with Lanai up on that high ground, so now he's all on the ground. He will go for a dynamite here, try and catch out that Brigitte. He does burn him, doesn't get anything with it though. Nebula getting a pick onto Lanai and finishing him off. Zed coming up on his primal, and this should be a take here. I would be very surprised if Force Revenge were able to continue the defense.
The trade, the grab,
bombs. It should still very much go. Oh, is it going to go the way of the bench? I think it will. For trying his best here, just getting a lot of damage on, trying to stall out. Not able to do so.
Thank you, Jesus. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We get the win. We don't have to watch a draw. Alright, let's see who gets to play the game. Oh, yep. This is the guy I was talking about.
So we have Sabiobi coming in. I mean,
oh my,
very skilled. Oh, that is very.
All that tracking. Oh, where's the teabagging? Where's the teabagging? This is the only tournament out there that supports teabagging. What are you guys doing? Not taking advantage of our league.
Yeah,
bunch of snowflakes in here. Oh. Let's look at the chat. Oh, there's a lot of people I know in here that I coach. They're all saying, yeah. Okay, so the story is there's this guy named Salad. Oh, he's already in this chat too.
Oh, Salad.
He doesn't say anything, and every time we ask him something, he just says, yeah. Like a fucking creep. He doesn't say anything, he just says, yeah.
Maybe he's just a little shy.
Shy? The fuck? No, he's
just,
not.
Yeah. He just says, yeah. Okay.
No. This guy like fucking like watches hentai and shit. No, he ain't shy.
What?
You heard me, yes sir.
What do
we
you
don't
mean
lie
that
here.
makes him
We
not
expose
shy?
people.
What do you mean not shy? I mean, chances are he's probably like extra shy because he wouldn't know a real woman if he saw one.
Oh. Oh,
Just
okay.
calling it. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, you know, he's watching all that and just living out there in his little own world almost. I mean, it's probably not that bad. I'd say it's not that bad a world, but you know, it's probably a lot better than this one. A bit more, yes, we won't go there. Looks like we're gonna go to Blizzard World. Or is it in Bunny? Can't tell. They can't make up their mind.
I think it's Blizzard World.
It looks
it's
like it's
Blizzard
going to be
World.
Blizzard World.
And then the bench gets to pick attack or defense. Usually we would go into halftime break before map 3, but these guys are playing way too fast, so we'll do halftime break next map.
Yeah, besides it is a best of 4, so a first to 4 rather. Best of 4, far out. It is a first to 4. So usually the halftime break is not until after map 4 because of that longer sort of like tournament match for playoffs.
Yeah.
Because usually we do first to 3, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna also say, like, really appreciate them not switching side. Make it easy for my job and for producer. Yeah, our production is just I don't even know. She's dying from her second dose. Just sitting there clowning around. She's still awake. Hello.
Apparently she has died.
Did you get any symptom? Wait, seriously?
Oh yeah. So my whole body was in horrible pain for a whole day. I basically didn't move.
Oh.
It sucked. 0 out of 10. But you know what? Fuck it.
0 out of 10.
Fuck it.
Fine,
you know, worth
vaccine.
it to get vaccinated. Get your vaccines, people.
Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely, you know, you take the vaccine, you'll get a lot more freedom. Don't know what else you might get, but who knows? Nah. They do pretty good research these days, which is good to see. You guys could be stuck with what Australia's got at the moment, which is the AstraZeneca, and everyone's getting blood clots, and they're like, oh, you're expendable over 50, but you know what? Under 50s don't take the risk. It's a bit sketch. So, yeah.
Okay.
So no vaccine for me at the moment, because apparently it's too risky for under 50s to take it. So, you know, yeah, I'm kind of glad that they're not giving it to me if it's like going to give me like blood clots and stuff. So now we just have to wait for like more freezers to be made or something for Pfizer vaccine or something. But I mean, we don't really have coronavirus here in Australia, so it's not really a big deal anyway. Except that I can't go traveling, which is a bit sad.
I think that applies to everyone. You know, again, I told you, it's not all about you.
Well, you know.
Yes.
Saying, I don't know. Like, aren't they speaking about like opening up a lot of like countries like to each other as long as you've got like a vaccine passport or something?
Recently, yes.
Yeah, so, you know, there's probably people out there who are going to be able to go traveling before Australia, even though Australia, like, erased their own coronavirus, like, ages ago.
Yeah.
I'll have my eye on you.
It's a bit sad, that's all.
But imagine traveling. We're going to be playing Overwatch.
Yeah, I know, right? It's all a pipe dream. I don't know. It'd be nice to go to Blizzard World if there was one. Looks like a fun place. Just chill out in the Hearthstone Tavern for a bit and check out Murloc Island, as it were.
I mean, technically, Blizzard World is basically like BlizzCon, so it's just they don't have like that big of a expansion to do it. But if they did, they would have done it.
Yeah, I'm sure they would have. Now, we do have a ball coming out on the defense for Ford's Revenge. So this ought to be a little bit more interesting, harkening back a little bit. It's almost a bit of almost a Korean style comp having the ball in. They do love playing Wrecking Ball there. Swag Lobster looking for his early first disruption, does take a beating from the bench there with the Brig and Zarya picking away at him. Swag Lobster going in, getting his shields up, and just providing that distraction so that Lanaya and Ford can clean up and just hold this first point for the first push. Swag Lobster is, of course, you know, he's doing all right, and since, you know, he's surviving, he is giving away quite a bit of ult charge, though, I think, taking the bulk of the damage. It's nice to see the Zen Brig out again, too. It's nice high damage comp. They're sort of playing that more mechanical style, kind of like how I mentioned before. So it's, you know, maybe they are being boosted by the mechanics. Big swings coming in from Toasty, but he does get deleted by Nebula with those little sticky bombs that Echoes do love to have. Nebula definitely favouring playing that Echo hero, and they do get a win for that. You really do have to get the first pick or two when you're playing this sort of ball comp, because it's such a split comp and it doesn't have a great deal of healing. So if the bench can continue to get like the first pick in a fight, they'll probably do quite well here. We do have Zed coming in and just playing that sort of like a bit of an aggressive sort of stance here and just trying to own space and shutting down the pathways for Swag Lobster to go in and create disruption. Swag Lobster, I think, will probably have to switch off here. They are focusing him quite high, and he actually ends up dying first, which is not really something you want to see. You never really want to see your main tank die first, especially when it's a ball who's renowned for being able to just get in and out without much hassle. Oh my goodness, and they even knock him down into the pit. Very big play there by the bench. They've got all the ult charge, not having to really spend any of it. All they've had to spend is just one primal, and they should just about take second point here. Oh my goodness. CM Bros brings it out. He's like transfer. What's that going to do against that pulse bomb? Archivet's playing that extremely mechanical play of attaching a pulse bomb to a gravitron. Very impressive.
Ball coming out.
Yeah, ball coming out and not doing much. He really needs to swap off that hero, I think. I don't know. Like, they do have that Bob on the point that's just sort of like contesting for a little bit. Swag will come out here and does have mines ready, and he might drop that on. Whether that's going to actually do enough is very debatable, but they are contesting longer than anticipated. But it doesn't really, like I said, get as far. Nebula did swap and get a grab of their own. And that's all she wrote on that second point. Archivist here, just farming ult charge on the back line of the bench. Pivot not really being able to do anything, although Brig we know is quite a hassle for those traces, as it were. Lanaya.
This is like hard carrying. The other 5 players are like non-existent. Like, imagine even having teammates. Just hard carry, 1v6. Easy clap.
Easy clap. Swag Lobster here, trying to just farm up his own to like ult charge and take some space back. But Nano Monkey comes in on the side of the bench, and we should see Zed be able to clean up shop a little bit. He's just creating all that space, all that distraction. Nebula and Archivist just cleaning up shop with no pressure whatsoever. I think the bench is going to cap this third point with quite a lot of time on it. Press the W key. That's the best way to win, lads. Well played there by the bench. Come on, Foot's Revenge. I'm sure you can defend a bit better than that. Rally and Bob do come out for the contest here. Nano Boost coming out already again. It might be enough for them to be able to hold this point. Zed looking to reset, not able to, does get picked, and the bench will have to, you know, go back and recover and recuperate a bit. It's a bit of a, shame for them.
Good retake from Revenge. I actually thought they were going to get rolled there and get capped.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the bench, they don't really have a great deal of, like, the sort of damage that they would want to have to deal with that Bob really quickly. At best, they can sort of sleep him, but that still leaves him on point. And Pivot wasn't able to boot him off or anything. Swagger, Lobster, and Nebula just looking to use their own primals here. Ford he has his pulse bomb up. Is he gonna wait for Hippie's ult? Yes or no? Yep. Gosh. They actually, yeah, just sort of C9 that, don't they? Or they just all died. It's a bit, very C90 to me.
Yeah.
Yikes.
For's Revenge, what happened? They just lost the momentum, the synergy, just going downhill. I'm getting a phone call right now. Their coach, Aster, no, he is not happy right now. He's thinking about kicking people off the roster after tonight.
You know, I mean, he can do that, but it's like, it's not gonna make a difference,
yeah, no shame,
you know? Well, no, I know, but I mean, like, you know, I don't know. What is For's Revenge plans actually going to be after Prospect? I don't know. You guys have heaps and heaps of tournaments, so I guess they'll have a chance to do better in another one if they can't get themselves in order for this fight tonight. So 2 minutes 26, that's actually a very long, like a really good attack run to have that much left over on a map like Blizzard World. So it's, I think For's Revenge would not be too happy with themselves after that performance. I just, like, they came out so well for that stall, right? And, like, as soon as the fight was won, like, maybe they don't have a good, like, you know, pre-fight sort of plan or something. They just kind of, like, idle around. I don't know. They seem a little passive to me. Anyway, Swag, Lobster, running the Rhine here. So actually running that Brawl for the first time tonight, that is, isn't it? It's strange to see Brawl today.
I mean, this might be what they practice. So, you know, they want to go with their best.
Oh yeah, you always want to go with your best. What you think you're going to succeed the most on. Toasty on the BAP and Lucio with a Mei. Lanaya's probably not going to get all that much value on the Mei against Double Bubble. They've got a lot of mobility on their team. I probably wouldn't run the Mei on this considering what they're running. But I mean, I guess if you've practiced, you've practiced.
Hey, listen. I as a caster, I'm not complaining. If I see something fresh like Double Bubble against Brawl, yeah, I'd rather watch that than fucking Nier all the time.
Oh, well, that's true. But I mean, do you want to watch a roll, because that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yes. I think what we gotta do. We have a live. Hello. Oh yep. My goodness!
Midnight comp. Another ulti eaten by Hippie. Hippie being sort of that sort of standout maybe from For's Revenge with his eats. That's quite nice on the D.Va. Didn't really notice so much from Hippie actually on the Zarya. So maybe this is just like his better, you know, his better composition. Playing this D.Va is sort of like his thing. They are going to take this first point here on to Blizzard World. First point with about 2 minutes remaining on the clock. Although Seth does come in with a grab to clutch it out, and it actually wins them the fight. They just sort of like crumpled again. It was a bit like as soon as one person sort of gets picked on For's Revenge, they sort of all just start dropping like flies.
Yeah, they're not gonna give that up so easily. They want to full hold. They want to just hit that 4-point mark and then call it the night. Because I think it's already, what, past midnight for East Coast?
Yeah, if they have any East Coast players, it's certainly getting quite late for them. Bomb coming in from Hippie gets the pick onto the Ana, which is very good, but Pivot does have his rally and is able to get it off. Lanaya being able to get some value with the Mei ult, so maybe not that bad a pick after all. Swag Lobster just having a lot of fun here, swinging that hammer of his. Lanaya right-clicking like a madman on point, trying to just take down Archivist, and he succeeds. Ana trying to come back to just, I don't know, try and help Zed maybe, but he'll just take the hit here, I'm sure. Yeah, he was never getting out of there. So they should take this very first part of this second point pretty easily, with most of the fighting probably going to happen down this end of the map instead of up the beginning start of it. But I mean, like, that's quite good on attack. It can be kind of hard sometimes to push it down this initial first ramp area. Archivist looking for a sneaky pulse bomb, trying to target Baptiste, wanting to pressure out that immortality before he uses his ult. Zed just trying to push in and just steal all the space off the high ground from Force Revenge. But being able to drive them onto lower ground here. Reinhardt struggling, not being able to really do anything, just hopping around while being electrocuted, shielding nothing really. Nice picks there coming in. Holy moly, yeah, nice work there. Ford right-clicking doesn't save his life there. CMB Bros on the Lucio and just speeding his team around. Hippie looking...
Use her ult. I was kind of questionable. I don't know if she needed that bomb because she's gonna need it now.
Yeah, it might have not been that great, but they do have other ults up. They do have that Mei ult up, and there's no chance of being eaten. We do get Sets coming out with his grab. Only results in sort of the immortality being taken down. Plenty of healing coming in from Toasty and CMB. Lanaya does get that pick onto Pivot, Archivist onto Ford. We do see Lanaya just taking advantage of this window, taking it down, just chipping away at that monkey who will probably just die here quite easily. Sebs has quite a bit of, that damage charge, but against the Mei, he's just going to end up frozen, gets booped off by Lucio, coming in with a bit of a clutch beat there to get them through this. Archivist on the Bastion to try and just hold down that defense point. Where's it gonna work? Probably not. Ford is just going nuts, taking out Pivot, Nebula, and Silvertails 3 in a row. Very, very nice. He has his noon up, doesn't have to use it here, and they take that second point with quite a bit of ease, though they are already down. They really need to get, that 3 on the card and just push. Otherwise, they're going to end up with an overtime cap, and then they can't win the map anyway. So they can't afford any stuff-ups here on the side of Force Revenge. The bench here knows that, I think. They'll be looking to take, to maybe grab 1 or 2 ults. Big shatter coming in from Swag Lobster. Massive shatter there. Lanaya taking down Nebula. Seb's taking away that immortality. Immortality already coming out, but window is up now. You're getting all that damage from Ryan Hammer, and all this extra space that's just created as people try to avoid all that damage fallout from the window. Tosi hitting the on fire, doing very well on the Baptiste. CMB coming up on his beat now. This should result in a fight win here. Nebula does swap to the Rhine. If he gets a few swings on here, he might be able to get a really nice shatter, but beat does come out, and Nebula's taken down quite easily. Lanaya coming in with the Mei ult, just trying to make sure that they're able to clutch this out with time still left on the clock. Doesn't matter how much time, as long as there is some time, that's all they're looking for. They need to take care of that Tsar, they do. Sebs is down. They have no ultimates at all on the bench. The bench just trying so hard to get onto the point and just trying to just knock down that timer. Mei having to stall, uses both her abilities, can't stall any longer, and so Force Revenge get out of that with time on clock, but giving the bench even more time for their attack.
Yeah,
so
but anything can happen. Usually the team with the lowest time, they tend to do really well because of the, people usually play better under pressure. So yeah, you can't get too cocky here. The bench.
Yeah,
so,
and Force Revenge
you think they're gonna take first point with a minute?
Look, I think it's very possible. They do sort of try to, they can clutch it out when they're under that pressure. They were under that pressure where the bench could have probably had Blizzard World with 4 minutes, but they were able to just clutch it up initially, and then they C9'd when they weren't under that much pressure, go figure. So, maybe this pressure environment will be really good for them, They might do really well in trying to take this attack because they know this is what they need to do.
And do you think their brawl comp is in favor against the double bubble right now?
Well, I mean, they certainly did seem to perform quite a lot better on the brawl comp. So if they, teamwork makes the dream work, as they say. So, maybe this is the dream. Maybe brawl is still the dream for Ford's Revenge.
Defend objective A. Taking off.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. Yeah, Swag Lobster just trying to just shield his team as they make this rotation into the interior where, they can't get as much value on the side of the bench there inside. So it's a nice safe rotation for them against that double bubble. Early pick on Zed. That is a big early pick. We want to see them just race on the point now. They should go and just try to track down any of their team that hasn't got that high mobility. Pivot here should cop it from the Reinhardt. Ryan staying on point though, favouring an extra sort of tick rather than chasing down that Brigitte. So Brigitte is still alive, and I don't think that's very good. They could very well not be able to take it any further. They could have easily won that point there completely, and Captain even gotten some push onto the cart, but I think they just weren't committed enough to actually track down the kills and get them. You only need to have, at worst, you only need to have one person on that point to get the cap. So, yeah, I think, again, that passivity that they have at times is, I think, really hurting them. It's really, not doing them any favors.
Well, it's not over until it's over, and they did get 2 tick and a half, so that's still progression.
Well, it's still progression. It's still pretty good. It's still pretty good, but surely the bench is sort of seeing that this sort of thing. All you have to do is just sort of withdraw from the fight a little bit, and you're not going to be under pressure. All you have to do is go around the corner, and you're safe. I mean, that's what I'd be thinking if I'm the bench, right? So if you've got flanky, if you've got flanky DPS, I mean, that Brig was an easy free kill for Swag Lobster, but he decided to go back on point.
Attackers
it's those sort of plays that end up hurting you, because then Brig's got the packs, Brig's got the Inspire, and can keep up the Ana and the Monkey no problem. So, they were able to stall out, get Zed back on point, and win the fight. Where it should have just sort of been a bit of a roll.
The Sim Bastion double shield tele strat.
So, where do they send the tally for this one? Where's the preferred rotation?
They can go top right, teleport across diagonally to far left.
Yeah, that looks like a
no,
play.
They're not.
No, they were just trying to make a
Pussy!
Yeah, very, very weak. Poor form by the bench.
Is there a term in Australian, pussy, weak? Is there a term for it?
I'm sure there is.
What is it?
I can't think of it right now. Let me think of it. I'm sure there is. I don't know.
A wanker or what?
Yeah. Oh no. A wanker is someone who is just like an asshole, but yeah, no, it is, but a smart ass, a real smart ass asshole. Yeah, that's what a wanker is. Just dreg of society, an absolute dreg of society. Nobody wants them. I think
No, never.
I don't know. I think we just call people cancerous. Gosh, that was an easy take by the bench there. Yeah, I didn't even, here we are talking about colloquialisms, and the Ford's Revenge just get run over.
Play of the game again from the same player. Oh.
Oh, very mechanical, very, very, very skilled. Very skilled quadruple kill there by Archivist. Definitely Sabiolbi material. Definitely. I think that
to the next HAL contract.
Maybe. I think that there is now our halftime break.
Alright, tell the clowners in the match chat.
I believe that'll take us to a 10-minute break. where you guys can stop having to listen to my voice because apparently it sounds terrible today. It's very rude. Apparently it's my mic. I don't know.
Who cares what they think?
Who cares? You're all here watching anyway, so, you know. Jeez. Okay. The Aussie accent pog, she's single too. Hit her up. Oh, dear. 10 minutes now. Oh, that's in. Cool. Lindsay, you did tell us we were muted. I'm just like rambling. We aren't? Oh, shit.
Wait. No, don't mute. Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay, hold on.
Oh, that's me being scuffed. Sorry.
Astern. You there?
Ah, we got Astern in.
Astern, you
That's
there?
the coach of Ford's Revenge.
Surprise interview?
No, not interview. This is like a special thing just for you, my good old time's sake. How's your team doing? What do you think about your shitting team?
Well, they went rush, even though that's not what we played in scrims. My brig is throwing.
Yeah.
So it's a little rough, but I trust in them to bring this back.
Okay.
I know they got this.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna bring it back.
All right. So, how confident you're gonna bring it back?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, all of our reputation is in the fate of your hand, Mr. Astern.
Well, you voted against my team, so I don't know. Just saying, I went all in, so I'm down.
ashamed to be your guys' grand coach.
Astern
I went
all in.
Yeah. All right. Well, what are you guys gonna do about that tracer on the other team?
Honestly, the Echo is even scarier. I think Nebula is kind of carrying. Getting so much space for his team, getting so many picks. But you know, we're gonna make adjustments. We're gonna pick maps around that. We're gonna play to our strengths, and we're gonna bring this back.
All right. Sounds good. Then I'm gonna put all my channel points. I'm gonna put my Dogecoin into you next map. Don't disappoint.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So I won't waste any of your time, so you can go coach those shitters.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Yep.
All right. There you have it, folks. Now you have the insight, the backstage of what the hell they're doing right now. As for the bench, I don't even think they have a coach. Do they have a coach? No, they don't have a coach. Imagine having a coach. Waste of money. All right, Athena. So what are we doing now? We're gonna go into halftime break, or we're just gonna?
Yeah, I think we should go into. Well, I mean, you can keep clanning around to talk. If you want to, but I feel like we should take a little bit of a break.
We'll take it.
We may have up to 4 or 5 more maps left, so I think it's probably wise for us to take this little break.
All right, sounds good. All right, Lindsay, or.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the second half of this playoff match between the bench, the number 1 seed of our upper division, and Ford's Revenge from the number 4 seed. And look, we're seeing a little bit of good stuff coming out of Ford's Revenge, but it seems like for the time being, the bench seems to be outplaying them, especially in terms of aggression. So perhaps we'll see Ford's Revenge be a little less passive and just, get in there and just chase those kills. Are you enjoying the match so far, Brian?
Sure.
I guess that answers our question. I think it's what is a bit of a sleeper for you, dude. Now, we do have Junkertown coming up as our 4th map of the day. And this is a best of 4, so we've got quite a number of maps to go, potentially, or maybe we just have 2 to go. Or maybe we'll just have 1 and the other team will just, leave. Who knows? That has happened before. You have seen in tournaments where, it's tilt gets in the way and they just rage quit. It's sayonara, forfeit. Don't know if that's going to happen today. Hopefully it doesn't, because that's always a bit sad to see. It's a bit weak, a bit piss. Oh, there we are. I found the word. Piss poor. It's piss poor when they're weak. Brian, we were talking about that. You were saying, oh, is there an Aussie thing for what were you saying? If people are pussies or whatever? Yeah, piss poor. That's exactly what it is. Oh, well, okay. Do you say piss poor? Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. I've never heard an American say it. That's all. But that doesn't mean that you don't. Yeah, but that's really probably the only thing I can really think of. Yeah, I don't know, because in Australia, all the men just have balls of steel, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really get used that much. So on to Junkertown,
we are in Australia right now.
Yeah, we're in Australia. It's not looking like hot though. Totally got some Mad Max going on here. Yeah, fun fact, for ages I lived 5 minutes away from the original Mad Max set in Victoria from the original film back in 1980 something or 1970 something. I don't even know when that was. But yeah, it's kind of looks like this. The set there. So we do have ball potentially being played again on this first point at least. He's quite good on this thing, especially playing that really sort of mechanical style. We've got the Sig Shield to perhaps give some cover for the Widow. Archivist was on Passion and has only just switched to Tracer, so he's going to be a little late to the thing. Holy crap, he's just popping off, just looking at the door. He doesn't even, goodness me. Big double dink there by Ford on defense. Very good map for a defense Widow, really. Junkertown, you definitely do have that advantage. There's less chance of a flanker sort of coming up behind you and being able to do a shit ton of damage to you. Ford getting yet another one. Someone just follow him. He's not hacking, is he? No, I'm sure he isn't. He's just good at Widow.
We already got a ticket opening in our server complaining about hacker.
Accusation. There we go. But anyway, we do have Ford just looking to get yet another pick. Although Silvertails does get a lovely fiber orb onto him. He does get res though. Archivist does try to stop that, wasting his pulse bomb with little success. No success, in fact. So again, we'll just have to see the bench reset here. On attack, it's not so bad. You've got plenty of opportunity to come back for at least 3 more fights at this stage. They'll coming out by CMB, and Toasty will have his ult up soon, as will Silvertails. Sorry, it was Pivoter at that Valkyrie. CMB now going for his own one, and we'll probably see maybe that Sig ult come out soon. Hopefully we won't see Sig ult and mines at the same time, because then, you know, Toasty will just be like, it's my lucky day, and just get both. But they have used the mines on the bench here, use their mines. It's not really done anything. I'm not really sure what the exact purpose of it was. It hasn't really gained them any space or anything. So that's a little bit disappointing. Ford gets yet another kill, another headshot. Very nice work, dude. We do see Sigma ults coming out from both sides. Hippies looks like it might be a little more effective at maintaining that defense. However, Nebula comes in with that dragon to save the day, and they just end up getting pretty much all picked there on Ford's Revenge. They really are one of those teams. Once one dies, they all die. We do have here, probably just a nice easy, we do have just Archivist looking around for little extra kills here and there. Isn't going to find anything yet. He's just peppering Lanaya, trying to make his life a little bit more difficult. Ford, looking for more kills. He needs to try and get a pick here. Sophie has dropped. However, CMB is able to res him there. So, but he does get taken. Although the res comes in, he gets taken. Hippie gets taken. Ford gets taken. Lobster and Toasty. And that is a very neat fight win there for the bench. Meaning only one more fight probably able to be taken on this second point. So although they wasted perhaps a little bit of time on the first, they seem to be making very good time on the second point, which is a little bit upsetting probably for Ford's Revenge here. This is a really good point where you can really like just bring down the timer on to the attacker. So they really want to get out there and just try to take advantage of that. But the point is already in quite a nice spot for the attacker. Pick on Zed. Zed dying too quickly in my mind. We do have Velk coming out by Pivot, and also the trance to clear the mines. I mean, is that needed? Maybe, yes, it is needed, because we just seem to have the supports here, sort of like on the flank here, actually. We got supports on the flank here with Silvertails, just sort of like really in there trying to get some kills. He does pay for it. The high ground's a great place to be, mate. Lanaya getting the kill on the other support, which this should be the end of the bench's defense run here. Attack run, sorry, on this second point. Nice kill there by Ford. Archivist just walking into him and able to just finish that off with a melee. We do have Sigma coming in with his ult on both sides, both Sibs and Hippie. Only, like, it's not really great in this particular composition, like, to have it as a bit of a combo. I guess you can use that Sigma ult, drop it, and, you know, do your thing. Alrighty, so we do have Tracer here, just trying to get like some picks just to stop any potential attack here. They are starting to take advantage of this map layout with the high ground that's just so easy to control on defense and just so hard to attain on attack.
The dragon awakens.
60 seconds remaining.
Nebula here has his dragon ready. I mean, they probably need to start thinking about using some of these ults. There's not a great deal of synergy with the ultimates themselves though, so you're sort of trying to get one, maybe two picks with each one if you can. Sibs will try to pull out the trance from Ford's Revenge, which he does. Zed will wait maybe for it, but he does try to wait for it, but he does get taken out by Hippie. So the Ford's Revenge here is probably going to hold the second point. Unless something amazing happens by Zed or Nebula with a few picks, it's not looking too good. Silvertails is coming up on his trance, but it's not, you know, I don't know if they've got enough. Pick by Lanaya onto Archivist with that sonar arrow. It's amazing how many times that kills someone, like without even like revealing them. It just kills them as one shot there. Zeb's just trying to just own that point, keep contesting. ultimate here. Will try to yoink the other Sigma. Does get stunned and then killed by the bench. Lanaya just trying with his Dragon to get something, but it does get eaten by Sigma. Very well done, Seb. It is a little bit harder to eat things as the Sigma than, say, as the Diva who has her DM up all the time. But yeah, it was a good eat. Not that it's really going to make all that much a difference, because the map geometry here is just so much stronger on the defense, and without like any combo ults and stuff, it's just, I think, a little bit too hard. Zed does get a kill onto Mercy. They still do have Tosi as support on the Zenyatta, but Ball ends up C9ing actually. That's a bit sad. Could they have won? Probably not, especially with those mines. But it does actually result in everyone just walking off the point and not dying on it.
Initiating match.
Yikes. Okay. So, yeah, what are you thinking, Brian? Or are you falling asleep?
What?
What?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just talking. You didn't say boo.
Alright,
What's a girl supposed to do?
You want to hear the serious opinion or the non-serious opinion? Or both? Hello?
Ready.
Oh, well, both. Both. Go.
I didn't hear you. You cut out. You never said anything.
Oh, it's nice that you actually try to listen to me. That's so rare.
I don't, though.
What? You literally just said, oh, I listened to you not
I
speaking,
did?
basically.
Where's the proof?
Yeah. You were like, you didn't say anything. Like what? If I said something, you were going to say, oh, you didn't say anything?
Alright, seriously? Alright, so Double Sniper, it is in favor of Revenge 4, so that coaching session with their halftime rig, it is paying off. And I don't know, man, like 2021, you know, it doesn't matter what year it is, and you're not running fucking sniper comp on this map, you are hard throwing, at least for the defender side. Like right now though, right, they're brawling the spawn, like that's fine, like full holding, you know, waste some time bing, that's fine. Yeah, but earlier with the Tracer Hanzo, I don't know. I mean, the Tracers is default comp, Mr. What's his name?
Archivist?
No.
Oh, Sabioldi. Oh, Sabioldi. Okay. Oh, yes, he is so mechanically brilliant with those pulse bombs. I must give that to him. Definitely.
Spawn camp? Dude, I'm still on the serious commentation right now. What was that spawn camp? There was no
it didn't work very well. Maybe there's a little bit of a swap here in mentality after this break. Maybe they just swapped all the players. Because, this was the sort of thing where you saw that hesitation come from Force Revenge on that first half. Now it seems to be all on the side. Massive swinging in by Sweat Lobster here. Very happy to see it. Send it, man. Just send it. Yep. I love it. That pin. Love that pin.
You know, that wasn't even Zed. That was called Fed. Fucking fed his brains out right there. What the fuck? He just jumped down. He said, yay!
Pivot here just trying to prevent Force Revenge from being able to cap here, but a big Mei ult comes out on the side of Force Revenge, and they should be able to take this here. Hippie just trying to focus down this Mei, and Camberos getting those like boop kills. I don't know, like what are they? It's not really a boop because it's not the kill. It boops them, but yeah, I guess it also does damage to them.
A kill's a kill.
A kill's a kill, no matter what you say. Anyway, we do have they're just in. That's just big shatter. I love it. Did we get a teabag? No. Well, at least he still has asserted dominance. I like it.
Lobster, it's okay.
Just
fucking
smack that hand down, man.
Big energy, dude.
Big dick energy. I do like it.
Dick energy.
Oh, come on. Anyway, enough there. Oh, we do have some ults just coming up on the side of the bench here. They should be able to get something done here, and maybe be able to just take back a little bit of control. But Swag Lobster's in with a massive pin onto Zed. Does get taken out. His team hasn't followed him in. You gotta full commit. If one of you goes in, you all gotta go in. I mean, I'm not saying it was necessarily the right thing to do, but I love the energy. I really do.
Athena, listen, not everyone's in a relationship. They don't understand commitment.
Well, you know.
Oh, what?
I mean, you know, these teams, you get... I think, you know, you should know what commitment is at this point. I mean, you've been committed to being single for so long by playing so much of this game. You know, Window coming in on the side of the bench. Ult's coming in on all sides. Both beats are out. Window out. Toasty saving his window here. Shatter comes in from Zed. Doesn't get anyone. Hippie still holding on to that bomb. Maybe he just isn't going to use it. Probably doesn't need to at this stage. Yeah, he's just not going to have to use his bomb. Just, you know, useless ult. Bomb coming in now. Will take out the ball, and this should very much go the way of Thor's Revenge. But of course, being in that bomb, wasn't able to catch the bench's May ult. So Archivist does get that May ult off, should win that fight here. Will they be able to hold it? The big stagger here. Still taking that risk with those staggers, because with that bomb kill it can be quite annoying, though they would have spawn advantage. Well, that didn't quite work out for Thor's Revenge, but they do still have 3 ultimates online. Toasty never used his ultimate there, so they can engage with that, and they have Shatter up, which is very good for them. Sibs has his bomb, Nebula has the Creole. Thor's Revenge just want to play fast here. Big high noon coming out from Ford. Don't know how he got that off. But we should hopefully see a bit of a take here. Stuff all going on, all on point. Lanaya coming in with that May ult and taking out Pivot, freezing Diva, and demecking her. Trying to clutch it out. We do have the Baptiste ult come out with that window, and it clutches out. It clutches out just fine. Archivist coming back on the Doom to stall. Are we going to see a hold here by the bench? Brian, are we going to see it? Is it going to happen?
I mean, they did make 2 swaps, so they do have the CC now for that Hammond. That's just harsh stalling for them. But then again, they do have the Doom, the one-shot potential character. So, you know what? I'll be nice. I already invested into these clowners. Yes, Ford's Revenge. They're gonna do it. They're gonna get it.
Well, we do have Toasty come out with his window here. Team trying to take advantage of it. They should take out this Doomfist. Surely not. Surely not indeed. Pivot coming out with a big beat. Another beat coming in by CMB. Ford almost has his ult. If he gets another one like he did before and takes out 1 or 2 with it, they should be able to take this point nice and clean. Sigma, Hippie on the Sigma here, trying to just push in and push them all out of position. They do get that pick from Ford. Ford also gets the pick onto Doomfist here, and they do take it. So you are in fact right.
I'm always right. What do you mean I'm right? I'm always right. Let's see who gets play of the game. McCree on the 4. I think that was the high noon on second.
Yeah, I would say that'll be the high noon on second.
Right there.
Yeah, we didn't get to see this from the pop, I don't think, so it'll be nice. He gets booped into it. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a bit sad, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, certainly when they came out on that ball, Doom comp, it did ride on Ford to make sure that he did get the value out of that crease stun, like his flash. So good job there to Ford. I can credit him with that. So yeah, it's now a 2-2. So we're here for probably at least another 2 more maps, as it were.
That's a yikes, or...
No, it's good. It's good. We like
What's so
we like
good
to
about
see
it?
Commitment, Brian. Commitment.
I don't know. Hey, listen, look at the chat. It's fucking dead. Nobody's supporting either team. You sure they like this?
I don't know, chat. Do you guys like this, or are you just sort of like memeing on, like, you just have this open, like, in another window somewhere to make me feel like I'm cared about.
They're like, Brian made me open it on the background tab so we can give extra viewers.
Yeah, get all those viewers. What map do we have coming up next? Looks like they're going to pick Oasis now. Of course, being playoffs, this will just loop around until we have a winner. So they had the choice between Busan and Oasis, and they have chosen to go with Oasis. And that, of course, is the bench choosing that map. As they lost the most recent map. So we'll see probably some more of that double bubble come out. I don't think we'll see any brawl, especially not on the side of the bench. Perhaps they're choosing this map on purpose so that there is not.
You might see it on University on Oasis.
We might see it, but I don't feel like the bench is as, like, good with the brawl so much as, say, Ford's Revenge. That seems to be sort of Ford's Revenge, sort of like they seem to like the brawl.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right about that too. So, I don't know.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Did you hear it in chat? Brian just said I was right about something. I feel like so validated. Yeah, you did.
I did. I don't recall.
You did. Yeah, I recall. It was 10 seconds ago.
Someone clicked that. Someone clicked that.
You were like, you were right about that. Who are you talking to, Brian?
Oh, I was talking to this other caster.
Oh, this other caster. This third one that doesn't exist, only in your mind. It's a bit sad, Brian.
Let's see, Ford's Revenge is ready to go, waiting on the bench. Oh, are they ready? Nope.
So get your predictions in, everyone. Who is going to win this map on Oasis, the bench, or Ford's Revenge? Who's going to get the leg up?
I mean, I think the bench is better on double bubble, so it might be in favor. It just depends on which map they're going to start out. Because two out of three, the maps is more in favor of double bubble. Oh, and this is the double bubble map.
Yeah, so probably looking at the bench taking this first round, and if they do, it's likely they'll take the second with their sort of better consistency on the double bubble comp.
But like I said, right? Aston was here, their coach, their
Ready for battle.
their head coach, whatever you call it. I gotta be a faithful man. I gotta stick to Revenge's Ford or Ford's Revenge, whatever the hell it's called.
Named after your name, remember?
I don't even know why they named that name. Ford is like the car name, you know, the brand. It literally stands for Filled on Road Daily.
5, 4, 3.
Daily. Jeez, man. Okay, Cap. Yeah, so we do have Zed coming out on that double bubble. No surprise there, but we have Brawl being brought out onto this point. We're gonna see Ford's Revenge come out here to take the high ground. Zed jumping up to try to contest it, but all alone he won't be able to do all that much up there. Ford's gonna just try to own this high ground and just get a lot of poke damage. They have already taken out Nebula. Zed taking a lot of damage, and this will actually see Ford's Revenge probably take this first cap. They are 2 people up. They're a little slow on it, but they got it all there anyway. So, yeah, good to see the brawl is working out for Ford's Revenge. You know, they seem to be more confidently sort of like sticking with what they know and playing better for it. So, you know, at the moment you can have these comps played. It's not like a throw pick anymore to go the non-meta comp. There's sort of several viable ones. It may not mean that they're the best. Like if you were the best player ever playing the best heroes, you're going for something else. But if this is what you're good at and what you're skilled at, go for it. Zed just futile, like the futility of him trying to just take that high ground all the time. He's just ending up taking a lot of damage. Just a lot of damage constantly. But you know, getting out that primal and Archivist getting the kill on Swag Lobster. We will see them take this. They do have to invest just the one ult to take that, so that's worked out quite well for the bench. So again, they've still got the ult advantage coming in to defend this, which is not that great for Revenge, but they're not all that far behind with Hippie and CMB's ults coming up in the not too distant future. We do have Lanaya with that May ult. We should see that come out soon. Big immortality coming out by Toasty, although they still lose Ford and Swag Lobster. It's all on you, Lanaya. It's all on you and Hippie. You guys just need to pop off. Bomb comes in by Hippie to kind of create a bit of that space, get a little bit of that little reset, although Toasty's going to cop it from the Nano Winston on point. Nano Winston being one of the biggest win conditions for this double bubble composition. It's all looking quite good for Nebula here. They still have 3 ultimates to just pretty much 2 on Force Revenge. It won't take Toasty too long to catch up, but by the time he does, Archivist is probably caught up anyway, or should I say Sabiolbi, as it were. Nebula taking early damage, Ford looking to get a pick. He does get one onto Archivist, but he's now going to get a bit bullied by the Monkey here. The freeze from Lanaya helping keep the team alive. Big sleep by Silvertails onto the D.Va. It's very big because they'll get taken out here, and they're only going to have the one fight left, and they're coming into it with just one ultimate guaranteed. It's not looking fantastic again for Ford's Revenge. They took that first, like the point very quickly to begin with, but they just have not had the agency to be able to defend it. Seems to be a little bit of a theme for them in a way, as we saw like a Volskaya and stuff as well. So I don't know, this may not be their map. Will they be better on, you know, City Center? Who knows, can't tell yet, but this is very much in the favor of the bench so far. But I mean, you expect the loser to pick a map that is favorable to them and less favorable to the opposition, so it's not too much of a surprise. There's a bit of stagger going on here. Really, all it's doing is just helping the bench rack up their cards in damage for the end of the thing, and we know that those cards are also important.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
A city run by scientists.
Well, did that go how you anticipated it, Brian?
Yeah, again, I told you, spiritually I'm with the Ford, but ideally with the bench. It's double bubble on this map. You're playing Brawl besides University. Kind of hard throwing. Doesn't matter what elo, it's just common sense. I don't know.
You don't know. Well, we have a brawl on both sides. So this, look, we could see Ford's Revenge get a bit of momentum off this thing. We know that they're more confident with that brawl. They're playing the brawl with the Sig too. So going for like that sort of high damage and high resistance to poke as well. And they're playing it with the Symmetra, so just looking to run it down on the sim and just laser these guys. Laser, whatever. We do see them take the first point again. They're very good on these like attacks, but then as soon as they're defending, they seem to go passive. They just need to take these first picks. Stop letting the bench get the first engage in the fight, guys, and you'll be right. Pretend every fight like you're taking an objective. This is probably like the biggest problem with Ford's Revenge so far. So they're just trying to hold this corner, playing on the point because of course that's where Sin does best. We know that Ford is quite confident on the Sin. Big shatter coming in from Lobster there. Very big play by Swag Lobster. Knocks down everyone. They've also used the May ult, and honestly, I don't think they needed it. I feel like that was a bit of a waste. They may feel it a bit sorely on the next fight as Archivist gets his online as well. Archivist here, just looking to farm up the rest of his ultimate here. And as they go in for their engage, they'll try to engage with it. Hippie will have a chance to maybe catch it, although it is that bit harder on the Sig to catch ultimates. Zed here looking for a shatter. Window comes out by Toasty, but Ryan wasn't there. He wasn't there to defend or to take advantage of it. So Zed gets a free kill onto Toasty. But Ford, with his awful sim turrets, with his awful sim wall, and with that nasty sim beam, just no defense from Ford, and all the pocket. All that speed onto that Symmetra just makes for a force to be reckoned with if you can even half aim. Archivist now coming out on the Doomfist. I think this is a very questionable choice for him here. You know, with those turrets, you can get punished very, very strongly. He's got to be very aware. The beat does come out by Pivot. Goodness me, Archivist trying so hard to get the May. Doesn't quite get May there. Taking a lot of damage himself. Seth does get a kill onto Hippie though. And onto Lanaya there. Nicely played by Seth. Probably not going to be enough. There's a May ult on the point to just frustrate their efforts to stall. Shatter coming out. Little bit of an ego shatter there. Very nice. Too bad. Like, I just think the bench should not come out on Ryan on the Brawl. I don't think Brawl's their thing. You know, even on a map like that, it's not like you have to, especially now with Ryan's nerf to his armor. It's not like you have to play Brawl on that point. I don't think. Like, there is that agency. You can play like a Pharah, for example, on it. Anyway, this time Ford's Revenge, having learnt from their first map on Oasis, we're probably looking here at, we're going to see this pocketed Pharah, Lanaya on the Pharah, but Ford probably just getting a sim TP and swapping to something with a little bit more dynamicism, maybe like Tracer here. Maybe not. Yes, Tracer as called. Lanaya's going to try and just get like this poke and just try to really get that pressure onto their supports. Maybe take out Nebula while he's at it. Taking the high ground quite easily for Revenge with the Pharah boop able to knock people off the high ground. They're able to use that with great effect, so they can't really establish themselves on high ground. Still the Tails tries, but he just gets picked by the Pharah ult because there's no real proper defense for him. We should see Ford's going to take out the Brick here, and that should be this point ready for the taking for Ford's Revenge. They'll want to like just tidy it up quickly. Don't want to really like let them stall to the end of times. Just get those picks and get it done. So this double bubble isn't looking too bad for Ford's Revenge, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can see Brian's like fully into casting today, aren't you, Brian?
I'm kidding. No, I was actually whispering Astern, and I just asked him, I was like, does your team know how to play double bubble? And he said, yes, it's just their rotation's really bad, but they know they gotta do it, so he just said to me to tell you guys, like, be ready to watch what they're about to do, and they are 100% going to take this map. So I was like, okay, alright, I'll believe you.
Well, I mean, so far, it's looking quite likely here. They're doing like really, really well on this. I think picking the Pharah for them is quite good. We definitely haven't seen Lanaya come out on the Echo at all. Perhaps he doesn't really play the hero. Sadly, they do give up the point, and they are going to take some damage here or whatever, but they might actually still be able to take the point back. Sometimes resetting and giving up the point for that small amount of time can just help you just get the reset and take a fight sooner rather than dying on point. And that certainly has worked out for them this time, only allowing about 25% to get onto the map here, and they'll take it back. Yeah, very nicely done there. Well played by Swag Lobster. he knew he couldn't push in further. He knew he had to wait for that healing, and he made the right decision there. So well done. This is, yeah, Ford's Revenge. I mean, this isn't what they were playing like even 2 rounds ago on the first map of Oasis. It's good to see, you know, obviously it's always handy to have your coach there who's able to give you some tips or tricks just before a round. Zed getting 2 picks though onto Ford's Revenge, onto the bench there. Very big picks by Zed, able to just like take advantage of that nano. And rally. Yeah, no, it was only rally, not nano, my bad. But now they are very, very low in terms of ults. We have 3 ults coming online now for Ford's Revenge, so we will see hopefully quite an aggressive push come in from Ford's Revenge, because they know that the opposite just doesn't really have anything to deal with it. The only thing they've got is Nebula's ult. So unless Nebula does really, really well here on the Winston, he's not going to be able to get a nano from his Ana or anything at all for the nano Winston, so he just has to rely on the primal. Lanaya kills himself though on the monkey bubble when he goes to use his barrage. Gets res straight away though, so it's working out very nicely for him. Brig is 1 on the point against this monkey, but able to fend him off for a bit. Ford though gets a big pick with Lanaya onto Nebula, and it's just looking like a kill here, a kill there, and it's a shame because Ford's Revenge actually has to pull out of that. They actually have to pull out and reset and go for one final push. Lobster already choosing Ball because he knows he's probably going to have to stall. He knows he's probably going to die earlier in the fights here. And that he's going to need to get back quickly, and maybe grind up one of those Wrecking Ball ults to kind of establish some dominance on point. We do have C and B falling to Nano Monkey, but Ford has taken out 2 people on the side of the bench. Lobsters slept off the point. Archivist having to go and get packs as he's put under all that pressure. So we should see Ford's Revenge take this back, but there is still time for the bench to come back and have another fight after this again. So this map is not done. This map is not done. We have ultimates coming online for Zed, for Pivot. They'll be coming online. We got Lanaya's coming online, and not much else in the sense for Ford's Revenge. So they just need to try and get, you know, Hippie needs to get some damage and he needs to farm that ult. We do see the barrage come in. It does take out Sibs, which is very good for Ford's Revenge, because Sibs is just on his grab now, so they haven't got that. Having to use Primal early instead of in the sort of like that more sort of later stage stall phase is pretty unfortunate for the bench, but they focus down Zed very, very well. Zed is dead, Archivist is dead, Pivot has used his ult. So I don't know what we're going to see here. We're seeing Ford taking down both supports. And he got a bomb kill without throwing it into a grab. Oh my goodness, who is this man? Oh my goodness me. Ball swap by the Echo, just trying to get the stall out. But this map looks like it's going to go the way of Ford Revenge. Very exciting stuff here. Although Zed is back on the ball, he is going to try and stall. And we don't have many ults in the way on either team. We do have Ford's ult and we do have the Ana ult. Ana ult trying to save Ball, but Ball is anti and he has to use it more just to live rather than to attack. He is able to escape and he will go and get that pack. Seth is now on the point. Nebula's 1 on the point. Ford takes him down. Ford versus Archivist. Lanaya takes out Silvertails. This is gonna go the way, unless Archivist is gonna pop up and do like a 4K. I don't see it happening. It's not gonna happen. Archivist is down. Just Ball now. Just focus that Lucio now. Then Ball will come out soon probably. He hasn't yet spawned. It'll be no one else to touch. So well done. Well done, Ford's Revenge. You have taken on a new comp and committed to playing it under the bequest of your coach, and I'm sure Stern is feeling much happier about the way this is going.
Triple kill. Quadruple kill.
Force Revenge seem to have forgotten that this is in fact a first to 4, not a first to 3, and said GG. So unless they're just flexing, you know, I mean, they could just be like, oh yeah, we've won that map, we'll win the next one and it'll be sayonara. But we do have another map coming up here, at least one more map, maybe 2, maybe 3. You never know. Because the bench could come back here for another 2 or 3 maps. So we will have to see. It will now be another assault map, which the bench will have to choose again. So the bench chose Oasis and lost to it. They must be feeling a bit sad about that. Yeah, so that's it.
Alright, your favorite map, Temple of Anubis.
Hey, Anubis! I'm excited for it. You excited for it? You're not. Oh well. I had to suffer Volskaya. I was very glad to see that it didn't go to a third set of it. I was glad that one team got full held on it. That made me quite happy because it's just like rinse, repeat. Here's a choke. Do we get past the choke? Yes or no? Okay. Oh, here's another choke. Do we get past it? Yes or no? Okay. I don't know. That just seems to be how it feels when I'm watching Volskaya. So we should see the Temple of Anubis here, which you can play. You know, you can play both compositions on it, though Double Bubble is probably, I think, the better one here, especially with the current sort of meta changes. But you can see very much so a bit of poke coming out here, especially so like the spammy poke with like a Junkrat. That's quite popular, especially on that first attack. So we'll just get these teams ready into the lobby. I think they're hoping that this will be all over soon. They haven't got the commitment that we do, Brian, have they?
Nope.
Oh dear. Well, we're doing all right today, I think. I think it's good. It's good to see how close this game is, even though it's a number 1 seed versus a number 4 seed. You kind of expect it to go one way, but Force Revenge has actually taken the lead, so it would have to be a comeback now for the bench to win.
Yep, and you know, this is like off topic. Any clowners that's not supporting any of these teams, but they're from a different division or a different team, dude. Lower division, intermediate, upper. I'm not gonna say extreme because there's no SR limit. Got a bunch of complainers. What was it last week or this week saying, people are smurfing? Like, dude, it's so close. It's so evenly matched. Like, we're sitting here 4 hours. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Stop opening tickets. Waste of time. Dude, like, oh my god. Like, I'm gonna go pro. I'm gonna be competitive. Then it's perfect chance to, you know, go against quote unquote Smurf, even though it's so evenly matched. Like, nobody's smurfing.
Well, so far we have 5 people declaring that Force Revenge is going to win this 6th match, with only one little person claiming that the bench will win. So that's and with the amount of channel points being spent here to make this bet, I just think people are pretty confident about Force Revenge. I mean, big stonks, you know, with all these channel points, and you have to spend 10 at a time. Who makes this? I've got 3.1k, dude. 10.
James, Nikki.
They should be making it easy for us to
waiting on Ford's Revenge. They're getting some water break, that good old bath water. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
It just needs, you know, a hit of gamer girl bath water.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't like that e-juice?
Hey, you know.
Wait, what you say?
Yeah, but that sounds like effort.
How much does that go for nowadays? 100 a bottle?
Well, you know, recently, one of the bathwater people, you know, they who purchased bathwater people. Well, I don't know, like they sell the bathwater saleswomen. They did like a DNA test or something on the water, and apparently there was like no human DNA in the water. So it was like scammed. They got scammed.
Yummy.
Oh dear, that's like so cringe, man. I mean, it's cringe to, but then it's like kind of even more cringe. Protein. Oh yeah, all that protein. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
We call that demon time. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's the actual cure to coronavirus.
Being the third, I will generally refer to heroes as the gender of the hero, rather than the gender of the player. So, you know, if Toasty plays a female character, then I'm likely to say she, and it looks like she is today, playing Brigitte. So I'm sure that will be very achievable. I personally, I'm really not able to track the genders of every player in the tournament because it's just a bit too many of them. How many people do we have participating in this tournament this season? It's what, like 6 teams on average per thing, and they all have like 8 or 9 people. It's quite a lot. Anyway, we do have double on both times. Yeah, well over 100 players playing in this tournament this year. So we just love to see that amount of community engagement, that many teams just coming in to play in our tourn. So we do have the double bubble in here. Nebula taking that high ground, able to get quite a bit of value here. Goes for a bit of a chase, helps take out Zelenaya there, and we should see a very easy take of point A by the bench. So having 3 minutes still there means that they can go for quite a large, quite a quick and easy push here. They do already have their primal, which is actually very, very big to already have that primal up. We are going to have Nano Monkey available though on the defense side. So whether Zed is going to come in with primal, if he's going to wait for Silvertail's Nano, we'll just have to see. I mean, if he comes in now, then maybe they can kill the Ana before anything like that happens, but they're not going to. They are taking their time. They're waiting for that Nano. They do get the Nano. CMB, bro's being killed, and Toasty, no supports on the side of Ford's Revenge here. This is looking very one-sided on this point B Anubis, and as well as point A. Maybe Anubis really is the bench's preferred map here, and they were just saving it for a time like this. So we do have Staggers coming in, CMB and Toasty, but they're dead all too soon. Brav already out on the side of the bench, and Hipper was only 80% to his grab before he died. So unless Lanai is going to get a nice big noon here, this is not really going to go anywhere. CMB does get a kill onto Nebula, but Archivist takes out Ford, and that is 4 minutes 40 remaining. Wow, that was a very, very quick defense. A very quick defense. Yeah, so I don't know. I think a lot of people are gonna end up not having worked out the true nature of this map, because a lot of people really thought that Ford's Revenge was going to win this 6th map. But anyway, we'll just have to see. I mean, it's possible still. We could also get a very nice, healthy-looking time bank for Ford's Revenge as well. But, you know, we have, in this case, both teams are running Rhine comps on on first point so far. Certainly the Ryan comp on defense. I don't know about that one. I mean, it is the double bubble though. I mean, sorry, not the double bubble, double shield. It is the double shield variant, and they are running Junkrat Torbjorn. So really they are using those shield heroes mostly for their shielding ability, because of course without that Lucio, Ryan is very slow, so we're not going to see as much aggression coming out of Zed, or we shouldn't see much aggression coming out of Zed anyway, because it's probably just him committing suicide if he does. So we'll just have to see. Archivist on the Junkrat sets up a trap, doesn't catch anyone. Don't really know what's going on in spawn. Took a while for Swag Lobster to come out. We do see Ford on the Sombra. Not really sure what's going on with I think Ford was just scouting to see what was being had, and they're seeing if they need to swap or change anything. So Lanaya swaps to the Mei and Ford on the Cree. There's a little bit of a delay, but I guess it doesn't cost them too much because they weren't giving any damage or anything away. Swag Lobster, his shield is already down. They have no shield potential here at all. Taking that high ground, not sure what they're going to do with it here. If they get chased up here, that would be quite good for them because they'd be able to then aggress. I don't know if they're trying to bait them or if they're just sort of like, they're like, you know what, I just like chilling up here. It's calm, it's cruisy, I don't know. Lobster doesn't really quite know where to rotate here. They actually seem to be rotating all the way back. I think someone got picked and they had to wait for them to come back. But they're just taking a whole beating and they're just waiting there for Archivist to take them out. I mean, honestly, it's probably worth, oh my goodness, big picks. It's just long fights here. It's really not working out at all for Fort's Revenge. They're not able to get like any ult charge up. They're not able to get any space. Their shields aren't really serving much of a purpose, so they just get broken instantaneously. So you know, it's not really what we want to see. We want to see, you know, a little bit more dynamicism here, a little bit more adaptation to what you're running. You're running a slow comp into a very high damage, long range comp. I think you need to swap. I don't think this brawl is going to do you any favors. We do have the main wall come out to try to give them a little bit of release, but stepping into the trap and being blown up by Archivist's concussion mine isn't going to do any favors. Lanai is only at 55%. It's already been longer than 2 minutes. We're only on 55% of 3 ults, 64% on 1, and 84% Swag Lobster. 2.5 minutes, hasn't got a shatter yet. It's not going to work too well. We now have all the ults coming online now for the bench. Everyone at about 90% or higher. Nebula hasn't got much because he hasn't had to do much. Another tire, this is his second tire, gets another couple of kills. Zed takes out several people there, but Swag Lobster just kind of like charges in there because he knows his team's lost. I don't think they're going to cap this point, Brian. I really don't.
Yeah.
Oh,
they are not going to cap it. What are we going, jeez? Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, Salad. I'm sorry, can I have Brian back now, please? Lobster here now finally has a shatter. We will see some ultimates come out here. Another Ryan shield broken. I really think they probably should have like swapped Hippie maybe onto like Diva or something if they were that keen on running this sort of brawl, or maybe even Zarya to get that damage up. But it's not working out too well. Big Coom coming in from Nebula. Archivist gets killed, Zed gets killed, Archivist gets another. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere, folks. I'm calling it. Anubis is being won by the bench, and we'll be going down to our last map for the game. We'll have to see what they pick. It will be an escort, so we'll have to see what goes on. Or is it no, it'll be a hybrid, so we could actually have 2 more maps after this. Oh boy. Let's hope it's not a draw next, because that was very bad for Ford's Revenge. That was very bad for them. Yeah, Nice play here by Zed. He really does seem to have quite a good handle on the monkey. Definitely just dominates their forces there with that primal.
Alright, what are we at now? 3-3?
3-3. So it's now match point for all who have just joined us. So match point 3-3 of the up division in the playoffs to play for the right to get into the grand final for next week. This season's gone by quick. I will say it's definitely gone by quick. Okay, Hutch feels like he got scammed and he's gonna go kill himself. Okay, well, good luck with that, man. You know, you do you.
Alright, so let's give him one more halftime break, because, you know, don't think it's going to take this long, and I think that'll give them a good old break for the last map, and they get to talk to their coach, yeah?
Yep, I think that'll be a great idea. So we'll get that coach in.
Alright, so...
Welcome to Hollywood.
Oh, okay. That was nice.
Alrighty, welcome back.
Hey, wait, talking.
yeah.
I thought you wanted to rest your voice and take a break.
I do. Please,
Stop talking.
please talk.
So we are now back 3-3 in the playoff. The winning team right now on Hollywood. Hopefully there's no draw because it is very, 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 very drawable. At my production, yes. So if we get a draw here, then we gotta go to what, map 8? Is it? Am I right? Map 8, right?
Anyone out there?
Yes. No. Hello.
Yes.
Have to
This
say
is
yes
map
or no.
7. This is map 7.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to count. I failed geometry 5 times in my life.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Alright, so we got the Brawl Specialist, for his revenge, and we got, the bench with the Double Bubble Dive Specialist. For this map, it's actually equally evenly for both teams because, first point, you can play Brawl or Double Bubble. Second point, most likely you're gonna have to do Double Bubble. Third
Or
point,
you can play double shield with a Bastion.
yes,
case of
indeed.
Fool's Revenge.
That's called lazy players. They want to go with the cancer. They're getting tired. They say, dude, I will just put on the turret, auto aim. GG go next. We don't care. We're gonna spam down. We're gonna go mid. We're gonna run it down mid. And look at the dive double specialist. They're just trying to poke him out, but the double shield is just holding him off. Oh my goodness.
Okay, that just got deleted.
The Fed. Oh my goodness, why are you so bad? You just fed your brains out. Come on, don't you want this? Don't you want this win? We are on to
Well,
grand
there's the
finals.
MSP nomination number 1.
Yes sir, yes sir. Oh, look at that Torb. Oh my, look at that juke. Oh, the dodge. Oh, the midget just fell onto first floor. On with the team. Bastion looking left and right. They're trying to find a pincer to pincer them. Oh my, that leap and the double bubble. I don't know if that was by accident or on purpose, but good thing he did not get bursted down. Oh my, Seb.
They're jumping on again.
Damage boosted Bastion, mowing them down. Nebula with the laser kills 4 on the Bastion.
Yeah, big nade by Silver Tails.
Yeah, Arc. Sorry, I meant Saviovi popping off. Killing 2.5 actually.
2.5? What?
2.5. 2.5.
Yes.
I told you, I didn't pass physics.
Yeah, well, I plan on being the average Australian and having my 2.6 children too.
Oh, 4 with the tank mode commitment. We call that commitment, so he can swap early. Unless he's not gonna swap, but he should be switching unless he wants to debate me right now. Oh, on to the retreat. Yes, I did not get debated. Oh, never mind, I did get debated onto Tracer. We're gonna see that mirror match again, but throughout the entire match all night, Arc on the Tracer is more dominant, so it might be a Tracer diff, I don't know. Nope, second point, I was correct. They are getting off either bunker, double shield, or brawl. Second point, you have to play dive. All these patch, all these nerf, all these new changes went through. It's all about that geometry. Zed getting the first kill on 4. Oh my goodness, the window. Oh, pulse bomb. Oh, he did not get a kill, but number-wise, 5v5. They're trying to fight for the payload right now. Hammond trying to roll away.
He can't.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Somehow he does.
Switching. I don't know. What do you think? You think they're gonna?
Oh, there's all these picks coming in by sets now.
Oh,
maybe he's starting to redeem himself. Oh goodness me, Bench is gonna take this. Bench is gonna take this. I'm telling you.
They could have staggered her. Oh my. Just for the good old time sake. You don't have to be scared of the new change. She's not gonna kill you. You have a lot of time. I don't think they're gonna commit with this. Oh, they are gonna commit with this. With the dragon.
Can they touch? Are they gonna touch? They're gonna touch and stall.
Oh,
Nano's gonna come out here, but
that tree trunk, broken character, broken hero, gets a pick, but is it enough? No, it is not enough. They're just rolling.
oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! They're actually gonna. Oh, Is Ball gonna be able to hold on to this?
No. It's just a second point on Hammond. It's not possible to do the spin to win.
No, yeah, it's true. I'm surprised Senatol's didn't even have to use his nano boost then, or hers. Now I don't even know what I'm calling them all.
Yeah, the win condition coming out from the bench. We're gonna be seeing Grab and Pulse, and they've been doing this all night, and it's in really well in favor. Unless Hippie is very good at eating those ults, so all it takes is either you eat the Grab or eat the Pulse. You gotta choose one or the other. You don't eat any of them, you're gonna throw Hippie. Catching Zed. Zed goes down. Zed the Fed. Oh my, just change. I will no cap. I'll give you a $10 gift card on Blizzard. You change your name to Fed after tonight. Grabs comes
out there.
Seb was potential MSP. Flipping it over, definitely not going to be MSP. They're hard rolling through. They say we're going to sleep tonight. They do not want to stay up any longer.
Hit your shots, man.
These NA players, they say we do not want to be EU players because the EU players are waking up right now. Rally on the cart. Tracer trying to touch. Transcendence coming through, but it's not even enough. Oh, they are hard trying to brawl on cart right now because it is close quarters, so it's not really dive anymore. A lot of switch.
It's not going to work for him.
Yeah.
Archivist taking out Lanaya in the back line there.
Oh my goodness. It was a good retake, but less than 3 minutes, so that's still a lot of time being oh my goodness. That's 4 ult econ coming from Ford. Revenge Ford.
But also on the bench, they're up at 4 now too, with Zed's ult just coming online about now.
Yeah, and I said it backward because you guys been playing this backward. It's not Ford's revenge, it's Revenge Ford. Like Revenge Sage. The Chad Legend himself casting this. Oh, both teams goes down one support. Bomb comes out. Oh, 3v3.
Picks coming out on both sides. This is in the Ford's Revenge can really hold this out with his stall as long as this bomb doesn't really get anyone. Oh,
is it gonna be
Ford's down. Don't see nine.
Spin to win.
No ults online for Ford's Revenge. Zed might come out with a big ult here.
Yeah, the defender side, the spawn distance, it is in favor of the defending side, so they will come out faster. I mean,
oh
my goodness.
My God.
But it's not enough.
Why is he playing all on this point continuously?
You don't have to sit here all night unless they cap all 3. What were you saying, Athena?
No, I was just saying, I don't know why Lobster was so intent on playing ball. I just don't understand it.
How's your voice?
It's not a good map for it. Yeah, it's going good. I'm good. I can talk if you want to.
No, I'll talk. Where your voice started changing close to the end of the map. Okay. So, prediction: full hold, go home, or cap all 3? What do you think?
I think they'll cap, but I don't think they'll make it past second.
Oh, you're scaring me, and you're scaring the other person that's doing the camera right now.
No, I don't think they'll get past second. I think they'll struggle with the high ground. The bench will own the high ground, and Ford's Revenge just won't be able to push past it.
Alright, you hear that, folks? Miss Fortune Teller here. Let's see if she's right. If she is right, she should consider changing her career and stop being an artist for these, shitty leagues.
Probably. No. It's all going well.
Oh, Personal comes out early on high ground. Winston tries to do the cleave damage, try to tickle my pickle. Both Winston tickle my pickle right now. Doing nothing, but they're looking for the easier dive. Oh, early bubble comes out. That might not be a good call because now if the next Winston uses the bubble, they're gonna be blocked from the line of sight. From the hard pocket, Ana in the back. Oh, sticky bomb coming from Nebula, catching the Ana in the back. Very poggers. And they have to retreat for now. I don't know, this Far of Mercy. It was dominating on Oasis, but when you're against an Echo can counter Far and Mercy at the same time. You know, it's just the new generation. The new characters are just better than the old characters. Not much you can do.
Power creep. Oh, huge! Just as you say that, Lanaya takes out the Nebula.
That was a direct shot with damage boost. That was a lot of damage right there. Double bubble comes out, triple bubble comes out, quadruple.
Another pick of Silvertails.
Yup, Farah. Who is this Farah player? It's just floating up. Nobody contesting this Farah. Oh, gonna catch the break.
What are you gonna do? Stunner.
I can't believe they're still struggling. They kill like 3 in the beginning. Resurrection comes out from Toasty.
I can't believe you get that res on. It's so.
And they double grab. They said.
Oh my goodness! Archivist again.
Yeah.
Archivist again.
Come on, it's Overwatch League player. What do you mean?
Sabiobi, I'm sorry, man.
Show some fucking respect, please.
Okay, dude. Sure.
Alright, Silvertails with the nano boost though. Both teams with the nano boost. You think they're gonna nano the Winston or you think they're gonna nano the Barrage? Come on.
No, you nano. Oh, no, Winston. It's better.
Oh,
it's better.
He kind of cheated there. He said too late.
I'm a pink dude, okay?
Pink diff. Oh, forward catching Silvertail.
They should take this.
Wait a second. They're up in 3 kills. But I don't know. Last fight they killed 3. It wasn't enough. They killed 5.
I don't know how they lost that last fight.
Listen, just bad players. We say GG go next. What can you say?
Well, here we go. They take the first point, as I predicted. Will they?
I need to make a quick prediction. All right, we're gonna grab Pulse or we're gonna grab Barrage, or we're gonna just overall use all 3.
We're gonna use all 3. They're gonna use all 3. There's no way.
You're gonna use all 3.
All
right. Let's see. Taking high ground. That Forest looking for the chance. They use Echo. Oh, here comes the grab. Pulse comes out with the brush. Oh my goodness, you are a fortune teller. You should just quit being an artist and be a fortune teller. You'll make so much more.
Will I don't know. Do people actually like reward you for the fortunes you give? Because usually you're just going around giving people bad news because, you know, life is kind of shit.
Wait, what? Okay.
Well, no, I mean, like, really, at the end of the day, you end up having more stresses in life than less, but it's just, you know, in this generation, whatever, house prices, inflation, low wage growth, you know, just lots of Overwatch. I can tell you, your fortunes will be pretty bleak if you continue to play this game. And, you know, especially your mental health fortunes.
Hear that, chatters? Any truers in the chat? You taking notes? Yes. Athena, big brain. Never knew you had a big brain.
It's wrinkly too.
Yeah. Okay, alright, let's see. Oh, they're getting health. They got a full regroup. They're a little bit staggered. Ford's Revenge is hard rolling through, and I don't know. They have the momentum going, and they have the better econ coming out because the bench only has a pulse spawn right now. Ford did eat his
Oh, they bubbled the Barrage. Very good. Big pick by Lanaya. Oh, I might be caught out here. I might not be the fortune teller you thought I was.
No, I believe in you, Miss Wrinkly Brain.
They have taken out the Ana.
Yeah, are they gonna C9? Oh, they're not gonna. They have the high awareness. Is it enough? They do have 4.
Oh my goodness, they're probably gonna hold it.
3v4. They gotta kill 1 to match it. The Pharah coming back, spamming with the rockets. Nobody's contesting the Pharah.
Nobody's dying.
Now
Zarya's down though.
We're trading where no teams has a Zarya, so you can't even be doing double bubble. You can only do single bubble. We call that mono bubble.
Mono bubble. Far out, man.
I never heard of the mono bubble meta. Yeah. Oh,
well, I got focused down by Archivist.
Imagine not pocketing your Pharah right there. Not looking great. They're chipping down on their time bank.
Okay, 40. Can we like see what is Toasty doing?
Toasty just got toasted. What do you mean?
I mean, like, the pocket's not very, like, well there. You just I'm just saying. Lanaya is hitting his shots and being able to, like, destroy elements of their team, but he needs to be pocketed. Or she needs to be pocketed.
This might be the opening chance. That first pick coming from Swagger. Yes, I'm gonna change her name right now. Swagger the Lobster. With the bar bursting, killing Silvertails in the back. A huge solo ulti with the bubble.
Another barrage.
They kill 4. They better win this. If they do not win this, Astern is gonna pop a goddamn fucking vein and probably go to the hospital tonight. And they're gonna cap.
Oh my
Are
goodness,
they gonna?
so tight.
They can catch the bass spawn coming out. Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? Oh, they're so slow. Why are you so slow? Why do you need 3 people moving the payload?
They're passive in the pre-fight. I don't know what the pre-fight comms are like, but maybe they're just not like that keen on the pre-fight comms. I don't know.
Yeah. And you know what's the funny thing? They have a minute and 8 and ongoing, so if they don't cap with at least 1 second time, they can only do
go for a draw
or lose. Yeah.
Or lose. They are getting the picks though, so it's not looking too bad for them. I mean, I'm sure the bench is just going to try really hard to just like stall out as much as they can and die on cart as slowly as they can.
I think the strategy coming from the bench is they're trying to farm all 6 and just all press Q at the last second.
Well, it could work for them, but I mean, they are giving Force Revenge the opportunity to do the same.
So it all comes down to who presses Q first, who does it better, and who has it. Oh, here it comes.
Here it all comes. Holy crap.
Grab coming on. This is the turning point. They're moving the cart. The Winston's asleep.
They're gonna touch it. Oh, Lanaya doing so well. Come on, you can take out that Grazer. You gotta get him off. You gotta get him off. You gotta kill him. Lanaya's doing it.
They have the CC. Oh my goodness, Ford actually died. Will they actually
gotta get that? Yeah, you have to get it. Oh my goodness, no, it's a draw or lose. It's a draw or lose now. That ball coming out then has given them the overtime.
Huge barrage.
Big barrage is coming out of Lanaya. Surely they win. They cap.
Oh.
Goodness.
Well, they got it, but you know, it's kind of bad they got it because now it's draw a bowl.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh, drawable, and they're all like typing draw, map 8. Oh no, this has already gone for 2 hours. Can we take any more?
I could piss everyone off and say we'll go on another break. No, I'm kidding. 1 minute, 42 seconds. So technically, they can. If they take it too long, then they can only fuck up once. If they do it quickly, they can fuck up twice. On the attacking side, coming from the bench. Let's see, let's take a look at the chatters. You know, I'm literally the only person that interacts with you guys. All these newcasters don't do it.
Oh my gosh. I do too, sometimes. What rank are these guys? Master?
I mean, look at their fucking awareness. You think they're massive? Like fucking, I sold them boost. They bought boost.
These are all those accounts. This is how you make your actual living selling Overwatch accounts. Very.
Of course, dude. If I don't do that for a full time, how do I run this league? Oh. Okay. Torbjorn with no shield, so I mean, an off-angle disruptive play.
You're more to stop like the flanking of Archivist or something like along those lines.
I mean, listen, if you can't aim, you have something that can auto-aim, so the Tortor is the best player on the team. Oh, we do get an early trade-off on the support.
Oh my goodness. Zed should die here. Zed is dead.
Oh, that turret catching one. Well, the turret catches two. The turret catches two.
Oh my goodness. Top turret MVP. Yeah, we're gonna interview this turret afterward. We're not recruiting. We're not gonna interview anyone besides this turret. Oh, catches 3. Athena, are you paying attention to this? Yeah, I'm paying attention to these turrets. Why can't we spec? Imagine Is this done? Is this done? Torbolt coming out. Oh my goodness.
Coom on the ground.
Is it insane? Big Coom. Oh my goodness me.
Big stall.
Big stall. It's not enough. It's not gonna be enough. Sleep by Zed. Sleep by Zed. Can they touch? They can touch. Oh, they're touching. They're trying to. This is gonna be it. This is sayonara, and you're done. The bench has won. Oh my goodness. Whew. Well, there we go. Yeah, I don't know.
Play of the game.
I don't know where they went wrong there. I mean, should you have had a shield? I think they should have just played more poke. I don't know. Torb, Tracer, like as a composition, I should have just played the Pharah the whole way through. I mean, Lanai's popping off the Pharah. You know, just play Pharah on defense.
Alright, let you clowners in the chat take a look at the cards. Oh my goodness, 20 jump pack. This man's jumping on people's head. Goomba style. Alright, take us out. And we are out. That was 4-3 in favor of the bench. Make sure you submit your scores. I don't want to fucking calculate it on Sunday night. You know, every time I say these things, it means you guys are procrastinating. Okay. So, did the chat vote for the MVP and MSP?
Well, we better get those MVP and MSP votes out. We'll just put those polls up and we'll get those MVPs in for a little bit of a chat on this Saturday night at whatever godforsaken time this is.
Remember, for anyone that does not, you know, never played in our league or never watched, we got MVP and MSP. MSP stands for the most shittiest player. Yes, you heard me correct. We do hand those out at the end of the tourney match. And let's take a look at the polls. We got people voting now. I mean, I don't know if they know. You think they know that you can vote?
Surely they know. Well, that road is looking exactly how I expect it would.
It might be funny if they just get off because they're tired, but that'll be easy for us too. We skip interview, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Oh, look at
August
the winner.
has gotten the MVP for the bench.
I wonder who rigged it.
I wonder. Baby, do I contributed 1,200 points? Well, yeah. Do you want to go grab them?
I thought you were doing it.
Oh, I'll go grab them. That's fine.
Alright. Wah. Did they log off? Are they there? Probably celebrating.
Which team facility is it? Yikes.
Hello, the bench?
Yeah, I know. Here we are.
You can either go in there and ask if they're down.
I don't have VC perms.
Oh, I forgot.
I guess you're going and getting them.
Powerless here, but I shall grant you the power. You may go there now.
I may go there now.
Alright, good luck. Alright, so now we are voting for MVP for Ford's Revenge. Let's see. Damn, you guys are hard voting for Ford? Really? You don't think the main thing was carrying or hippie eating all that grav and what was it? Pulse bomb? I think one meal.
I don't have those perms either.
What are you talking about?
Well, you could have dragged them from public call. I can't bring them to casting room.
You can. You have admin power. Gave you the highest roll.
I'm telling you. I'm going to send you the screenshot.
Try it now.
Oh, you mean you just... Nope. Nope, I cannot. I cannot.
Oh. Okay,
I cannot.
alright. I'm gonna bring him here. Is he ready?
He's ready.
Alright, drum roll, please.
He's in public hall. Yeah. Dun dun dun. Hi, Archivist. How are you going?
Hey, it's late, but I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I bet you are. Into the grand final for next week.
Yeah, we are super hyped. This is the first time our team has made a final, because usually we go to map 7 and lose, but we beat the anti-clutch finally.
Brilliant. Good work there. I mean, it did look a little hairy for a while. What changed? Because you looked very, well, I must say, like on Oasis, it didn't go too well for you.
Yeah, we just stopped playing Brawl. We realized that we just need a one-trick double bubble because they were one-tricking Brawl and they're better at it. So we're just like, we'll give them that, but we'll just keep playing it. So I think the tide turning was really the Junkrat. They just, I don't think they touched the point. So that was a really good mental flip for us of like, okay, we got this.
Yeah, Junkrat can be quite punishing no matter the rank. That's for sure. Brian, you got any questions?
Yeah, Mr. Saviovi. You know why I'm calling you that?
It could be because I'm good. It could also be because I'm slightly washed. It could be either.
What? Oh, I mean, yeah.
Sorry, Saviovi. No shade. I take it back.
You were hard popping off. I don't know if you have like our stream on the side. Yeah, I was calling you Saviovi the whole time.
Thank you.
Oh my, those movements were clean, dude. What the fuck? How much you practice?
I have about like 180 hours on Tracer, I think.
Oh my goodness. Damn, you hard carry the 5 of your non-existent team. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm not sure about that one.
I'm very positive.
I do want to give a shout out to Nebula.
Don't give any shout out. You deserve all the shout out. The chat legend, the myth himself.
I literally went between either hard carrying or hard feeding, and it was like half and half. So like, props to my team for being consistent and like setting me up for those moments where I could just grab a pulse or pulse a grab rather and just get 5. So shout out to Neb and Sebs.
Was there low-key any burden on your team? You want to tell us?
Nah, I think we all played well. Honestly, if anyone, I think I played the worst at times and I played the best at times. Like, so I think we all had moments where we were throwing and moments where we were carrying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is more like this is like a off-topic, non-related to the match, but your team name, the bench. Has anyone ever been on the bench on your team?
Yes, we've had people that are hard benched and choose to be benched on the bench, and that's our team logo, or our team slogan is the least shameful place to be benched.
Have you ever been on the bench?
I'm not sure. I think I have actually.
Oh.
I've been benched like once or twice.
Oh, what happened?
I think we just had a better Mei player that week. Like, you know what? You don't play Kree, I don't play Hitscan, so I just got taken out until they needed my Junkrat specialty or Tracer specialty.
Oh, okay. All right, Athena, you have anything?
Well, all I can do is just thank you for playing tonight in this extremely late game that we had today. It's been a blast, and good luck to you next week in grand finals. That'll be really exciting to see. I swear this season has gone by so quick.
It has.
Yeah,
it so been a flash.
Yeah, so good job to you and your team. But now I think we will get on the next person because I'm sure everyone is probably eager to go to bed. So, yeah, thanks so much for coming along.
Yeah, thank you much, and best wishes to your voices to recover after that.
Yeah, I'll need it. I'm gonna go for one of the later weaker casts, I think.
Yep.
Give my voice a few days.
All right, thank you much.
All right, catch you.
All right, have a nice night. Congrats.
You too.
All right.
Ford is the winner. Okay.
I do not think they are in there.
You can message their chat, see if they want the interview.
Okay, do we do the MSP first? Or has that been voted for?
Wait.
Yeah. Yep. and then I'll bring him in, and then I'll go grab some.
Okay. Alright, while we are setting that up, let's look at the chat. Any familiar face I see here? Oh, Goats and Pro Esports. Definitely know you guys. Yes, we are still alive. Why are you not watching? Oh.
Zed will come up.
Okay. Let me know when to drag.
As soon as you see him in public channel, public call.
And he's there. We're ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Zed the Fed. Incoming. 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
Hello, Zed. How are you going?
I am good. How are you?
Well, I'm good, and your team is good despite apparent throwing by you.
A little bit, you know.
Apparently.
My Ryan is a little rusty.
I think Brian has a few words to say on your potential rename.
I do?
Oh, no. Is it Fed?
Yeah, Fed.
Let's go.
Dude, what were you doing? Like, sometimes like I feel like you're like hard carrying. Sometimes I don't even know if you have your monitor on.
Sometimes you gotta do a funny, you know?
Do a funny? Okay,
yeah.
Okay, never mind. I take everything I always say all night.
You
If it's for the entertainment, yeah, okay. This guy's PogChamp then.
Yeah, you know it.
What about that Hollywood? Let's just talk about that Hollywood. That Winston diving 2 times in a row into a Bastion.
Hey, the second time. Well, the first time was a funny, but the second time we're just like building nano, you know, getting ready to go in.
Okay. And did your team just go in silence when they saw you did that the first time?
Well, the first time they laughed because it was so funny, obviously.
Okay. So everybody was already on board with it.
I mean, no. I just said I was gonna do it and then did it.
Okay. What do you think was your guys' biggest struggle against this team?
Anytime that I had to play Reinhardt because apparently I suck at that character.
Oh, okay. You planning to pick it up or just fuck it?
I mean, I was good at Reinhardt at some point, but lately I've just been scrimming mostly Monkey, so it's a little bit of rust and also just I'm bad at the character, you know?
Okay. Do you feel the change, you know, the whole nerf on the character?
I don't think it's that large of a deal. I just think Double Bubble's a stronger comp than Rush anyways.
Okay. Well, how confident are you? I mean, maybe you can speak for your team or you speak for yourself, but in winning the grand final next week?
I mean, as of now, we have all the adrenaline and everything, but I mean, looking at their map diff and everything, I'm a little worried, obviously.
Okay. Well, you still have some time. I mean, you guys can try to, like, do it on purpose and schedule as late as possible. Use all the time to figure what you guys gotta do. Come up with something up your sleeves on them. Yeah, because they actually been watching all night too, so they were like very curious to see who's actually they're gonna be going up against. So you have anything you want to say to them? I think it's Maelstrom, right? Yeah, that's Maelstrom.
They're going down. That's all I have to say.
They're going down. Okay.
Yes, they are. Well, I mean, hopefully, but you know.
I love the confidence. No, you can't go well. Hopefully, you've just taken it back. You can't hesitate. Hesitation is death.
Is that the Fed?
They will lose. Okay.
Hey, so you're going to get your $10 Blizzard voucher from Brian here. He did say if you rename, I'm going to call him to account on that. If you rename, he'll give you $10 Blizzard cred.
Wow. Does seem like a good deal. I think I might have to decline though. I'm so sorry.
God damn it. Alright, it's fine. Alright, well, make sure you keep that confidence, because who knows, maybe we will be interviewing you again next week. Maybe maybe you're gonna get MSP, or maybe you're gonna get MVP. Who knows?
Hey, I'm on a 2-week interview streak. Last week I was MVP.
Oh, really? So we
Yeah.
call that inconsistency here.
Yeah, I was on Reinhardt last week too. So.
All right. Well, make sure next week you make the other team, have a harder time against you. You make sure you're the big daddy here. Yeah.
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 I'm always the big daddy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anything you want to say, Athena?
I just want to shout out. Oh, I thought you were
yeah.
talking to me.
Oh.
My bad.
Yeah.
shout out
I
to
mean,
her.
apparently Zed's
Well.
name is Athena.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Do a shout out. Come on.
Oh, well, I want to shout out my sexy Mexican off tank, Sebs.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
actually our.
Why are we
Yeah,
talking
very
to
hot.
you then? Yikes.
I don't know. Well, no, he's not an MFP. He's just the best player, you know.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he did get some good grabs. I didn't see him eat much though. Was
Athena, what are you doing?
Well, there's what to eat. What is there to eat? You know.
Yeah, they're already
There's,
dead.
there's only
Yeah,
like
exactly.
other
Oh.
stuff.
Oh.
You know.
They're already dead. What is there to eat?
It's all good. Well, wish you luck in next week, and I expect you to come in confident. None of this hopefully stuff. Just take it. Take life by the reins, dude, and just win one. Okay?
Yeah.
Alrighty, and I think that wraps us up for today. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch us. Oh, Hippie, sorry, we do have one more. See, I am just that tired at the moment. We do have Hippie to come in. Is he in a VC to be dragged? Brilliant.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's say goodbye to
Yes,
Zed.
we'll say goodbye to Zed,
here.
and we'll grab in Hippie.
Yeah.
Adios. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Have a nice night and congrats.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. So Hippie knows that we're dragging.
He's on. Yeah. Yep. He knows.
Okay. And you got a BRB, right? Let's see. Caster's room number 2. This is for MVP, yes? Okay. Alright, let me undeafen this player. Hippie, are you there?
Hello.
Hey!
Hello.
You don't have to sound so sad. You did such an amazing, fantastic job eating all those ulti. How do you feel?
I would say it was a little bit disappointing as we were close. It was wanted to get that win to get into grand finals and stuff.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you win some, you lose some, but it was close. It wasn't one-sided, so like it definitely, it showed that you guys gave it all. Because there was like a playoff in the Extreme Division. Both of the teams was 4-0. I don't even know if they were trying, but like you guys were actually trying harder than the Extreme Division. So yeah, it's okay. Like shit happens. You learn from it. Definitely. I hope you guys VOD. I don't know if you guys are gonna VOD it, but I think you guys should do it.
Probably.
Yeah. How's your coach feeling, Aster?
I mean, Aster, he's very he was a little upset, but that's kind of expected. He
Okay.
something. Yeah, we didn't execute all the stuff he said properly, and it happens. We'll fix. Well, he's gonna make us fix it for the next week for the 3rd and 4th place match.
Yeah. So like you still can fight for the title of 3rd. So it's not over, right? It's not over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think you guys are gonna change anything after this, or keep it the same?
Change. I would say we are gonna try to work a lot on double bubble more and clear, fix that up, because I would say that is our weakest, especially since the map pool was more favored in double bubble. Then I would say our team is actually very strong in rush.
Sorry, that's my bad. I've saved all the rush maps for next
Yeah,
week.
she's the one that made all the map pool, not me.
Yeah, the only rush we can ever really play was in the Koth maps. which we did get like the win in those, but yeah. Yeah, those.
You guys did really well on Koth.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the brawl maps. Yeah, you guys were hard dominating on that brawl. I mean, it just fixed up a little bit double bubble. Plus, on Oasis, to be honest, I did not think you guys would win that city center. But yeah, you guys really showed it off. You had that far Mercy play double bubble. So I think it's just like, because I did talk to Astern the whole time. he did whisper me. He added me. Yeah, he was just telling me like it's not that you guys don't know how to do it. It's just you guys rotate too slow. So I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Since you're here, MSP, we were thinking about giving it to Toasty. And also because you're Astern, Head Coach Astern said Toasty was dying first every fight. Agree? Disagree?
I mean, I think he would personally take that trophy.
Pog. Is she still available, or did she just go to sleep?
I don't know. Just I think I don't know.
You want to check for us? Make it easier for us. Lindsay. Okay, never mind. Someone's falling asleep. Our production crew is falling asleep.
Yeah, it's kind of late.
It is quite late.
Alright, well, please do not schedule any more of these kind of late match.
You can blame your main tank for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright, any shout out you want to say before we end it here?
Shout out? I would say thanks for all like the friends that actually came to watch the match. Actually, that I sent the link. You know, it was fun. Like, I hope we gave them a show to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be talking about the match probably after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, a lot of supporters out here.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
hopefully we'll see you next season.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's hope.
Okay. All right. Well, take it easy, and good luck to you on next week.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Have a nice night.
You too.
Okay. So,
now
Athena, you want to do the closing here?
Yeah. Thank you all for coming and supporting all these teams as they fought it out in playoffs. We have one last playoffs match being streamed tomorrow. I believe that's at 8 p.m. EST. I'll just confirm that for you, and we hope to see you all there. It's been a great playoffs season so far. It's tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. for our lower division. That's Gannicus versus Frost Nova tomorrow. And thank you once more, and good night.